Hello. Hello, Yoon. Hello, Vale. How are you both doing? What? How is everybody's weekend going? Everybody enjoying themselves? Hey, 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 hey. Hi, hi. Oh. Team, I was supposed to get 2 videos out to you today. I only got 1 so far. I got the Chasm video out to you. I was supposed to get another one out to you, but then I remembered that I was live streaming. So then I was like, oh, I should probably stop editing and start live streaming. So here we are. How is everybody's weekend going? If you haven't seen from the title of the stream, we're going to be continuing the main story quest today. There is no AFK or Apex stages that are doable right now that I can do, so we're doing the main story. And it's probably good that I'm doing the main story, because I think I need to do it to unlock the Primal Lord, from what I've been told, who is coming out in the next couple of days. Alright. So, as Fright is not here, at least I don't think Fright's here just yet, I will turn off the text without being told to remember. I will then venture forth into the world. We have some game sounds. Lovely. Perfect. Alright, so where we left off at the... What I don't know that it is, but I was told that it is. And it makes sense, because how else am I supposed to get to the Primal Lord? But yeah. So it kind of makes sense that it is. Anyway. Today we are continuing from where we left off. I haven't done any of the main story since we last finished on last Saturday, Friday, whichever one it was. Friday, I think it was. So we are at Beneath the Web, and we're about to venture into the lower district. Now, there are spoilers ahead, so if you are somebody that cares about the story, I apologize. If you're coming into the stream and you are wanting to talk about it, just be conscious that I haven't done it, and I'd appreciate not what's the word? Not you providing me any spoilers. I've already been spoiled for one thing by somebody, and I'm not very happy that they did that, but it's what it is. So yeah, let's start. And as I go through this, if anybody has any questions they want to ask me with regards to the game or just life or whatever, feel free. But today's stream is just a chill one, guys. It's just gonna be a bit of a chill one. Ooh, okay. I thought we were going to somewhere else. Caledonia. Happy weekend to you too as well, my friend. How are you? How is everything on your end? Oh, we got some new fishes. Okay, I will stop the story quests every so often when I see fishing available. You've done everything, but you can't see him on the map. So from what I don't know where it is, I'll be honest. The frog with the toad. I don't really know, Chippy. But I'm guessing that it... Well, somebody in and around my my circle sent me a message saying, make sure you do story to make sure that you unlock the Primal Lord. And I was like, is that a thing? So I want to put it to the test. Because normally, if you remember back to last season, you could like click or you could go up to each of the Primal Lords. And I can't do that for this one. So, and yeah, I'm a bit interested as to where he may be. Yep, this is the best content in AFK Journey. It's the fishing. The dog is very interested in what we're doing as well. We're just catching the same thing. On my treadmill, listening to Doing Great so far? Fair. Wait, are you at the gym, or are you actually just on your own treadmill at home? I was thinking about investing in like a... when I move next, into a standing desk and getting like a little walking treadmill for while I work and while I play games, because it's always nice to be able to be slightly active when you're doing something that's very inactive. Doggo wants a snack? Yes, Doggo would like me to throw him one of these fish, to be fair. Oh. Team, I got a long week ahead of me. I have a long week ahead of me. And, I'm going to be very, very tired. I can already feel it in my bones. One more attempt, and then we can move on. Oh, my cat. I haven't got my webcam plugged in today, but my cat is planted next to me, having a little meltdown. You're having a meltdown, are you? All right. We need to deploy another hero. Let's go.
Is real.
Whoa. A boom. Oh yeah, so this is where you could like, what's the word? You could... There was like a bug where you could get through this little section here. Interesting. Going around the marketplace, make sure we get all the affinity items. Affinity items are actually surprisingly good value. There was somebody, I think I saw it in the Yafala Discord community recently, who had completely ignored affinity stuff on heroes that they didn't use. And they gave all of their affinity items to the heroes that could benefit, and they ended up getting over 100 free normal invitation letters. And if you think about it, like that many normal invites for like a new account would be huge. So always worth picking up those affinity items in my opinion. I know I'm going the wrong way, or at least I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I'm obsessed with finding everything on the map first. Oh, I can't get through here. You won't let me through. Oh, now I'm stuck. Alright, that'll teach me. You're in the gym. Actually a great idea to get a treadmill while playing for a while, per stages with a slow jog. I remember pushing AFK stages while on the bike in Season 5. I remember I was in the process of doing a cut, and my trainer was like, why don't you... what's the word? Why don't you do... like he knew that I was playing on like a little mobile game. He was like, why don't you play on it while you're, you know, while you're doing cardio? And I was like, oh, that's a great idea. I found the toad. Here he is. Chippy. I found Marsh Toad. Chippy. I found Marsh Toad. I found him. He's right here. He was in this grate. There you go, Chippy. This is where he is located. He's in this little sewer. Hey, Matt. How you doing, my friend? How is your day? How is your weekend, sir? Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Your dreamer. Hey, Nick. How you doing, my friend? You all good? Bum 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 ba ba da ba dum bum bum. Wait, why did we need to come down this way then to get to the lower district when it's now all opened? This Primal Lord looks like a... Oh my word. Matt, you are kind of on the nose with that as well. I remember looking at it and being like, it looks like a boss. And I couldn't put my finger on where it was from, but you're so right. That's so funny. Matt with the absolute top S tier knowledge. Go on, my friend. You're doing great. I've been good too. I watched today. I've just been chilling. I watched the Monaco Grand Prix earlier today. I'm a big Formula 1 fan. For those who are new to the channel and you don't know much about me, I'm a big Formula 1 person. So I enjoyed watching Monaco, even though it tends to be a bit dull. Apart from that, I went to the gym this morning and trained shoulders, and it was ridiculously busy. Like, I don't get why. I went at like 9 AM and there was more people than when I went at 5 PM on Monday last week. So that was definitely a vibe. But yeah, it was all good. Honestly, with the amount of people, Caledonia, that are like, you have to now get 5,000, or sorry, you now have to get 10,000 steps a day in, like minimum, and that's like your goal to aim towards, and that's what people kind of hold you accountable to in the fitness world. the only real way you can do it sometimes as a business professional is to invest in something like that. It's really hard to achieve for some individuals. I didn't have time to check on the Chasm review, but how are we feeling about him? I like his kit. Honestly, I really like his kit. The problem is that he's a mauler, and the mauler Phantomal historically isn't very good.
My desire is real.
The thing with these heroes is, let's say next season we go back to having factional tiles instead of Phantomals. I'm not saying that will happen, but let's just speculate for conversation purpose. If it does, in the past, some of the mauler tiles have been so strong to the point where we want to make sure that we have like these mauler heroes built. And you only have to look back at like season 5, for example, where you could see where you could see like Shakir, Coco, Smokey, Satrana even getting some use in AFK stages. So I'm quietly optimistic about him while also being very like reserved, if that makes sense. But I do think that he potentially could find a home in AFK stages, especially for newer players to the game. If you come into the game and you join during the Freerun collab, it will likely be a good like addition to your team.
The cemetery? Just follow this road straight out toward the outskirts. You'll reach a small fork. Take the narrow path leading in. It's not very big, and there aren't many people buried there. It's usually pretty quiet, though, well, it has a bit of a reputation. People say it's haunted at night, and there are tons of crows, nasty ones, and they remember faces. If they don't like you, they'll suddenly dive at you. Oh, you should buy some lavender. Crows hate the smell and won't come near it.
Let me guess, you're selling lavender.
Or if you're offering flowers at a grave, white chrysanthemums are best for mourning. Of course, if you want both, I can give you a discount.
Oh, thank you. I will take the white ones.
Again. And be careful.
There was no
Those
option for
crows
both, by
can
the
be
way.
vicious.
All right. Let us go to the graveyard. Get a bar and pull. That's how I did it when I have no time to fix back posture too. Oh, Matt, I've got a pull-up bar. And honestly, it was a great investment. One of the things that I also did, you're completely right, you can hang from a bar. The other thing that I invested in was a back brace. I know that sounds ridiculously old. I am very young still, to be fair. But I noticed with playing video games, something that I do, and generally, if you guys have listened to some of my live streams and some of my videos before, I'm not the most confident of people. So I've always kind of had a slight slouch in my shoulders. I've always been a bit rounded. And the back brace has taught me, and I don't wear it as much anymore. I wore it religiously for like 3 weeks in the evenings, and now I wear it maybe like once every 3 days. And wow, it just fixed my posture. And it honestly makes me feel more confident. Like I'm more upright. I am more, I've got my chest puffed out. And yeah, it's definitely been nice to have. Why can't I get to this affinity item, team? Why can't I get to this? Okay, whatever. Alphabet would be perfect for him. If we had the Mauler Phantomal from last season, he would be instant meta, I swear. See, the thing is, I'm just not sure about oh, sorry. I invited Kai, but I'm 99% sure Kai would have already done this. The thing is, since we've had Phantomals, the Mauler Phantomals have just been diabolically bad. Oh, you can get it on auto track? I just tried. I couldn't get to it. I'll try it again in a second. Let's have a little peek. Will it take us there? No. It doesn't let me get it. I'm not big enough. I can't climb over this tree to get to my item. Oh, I got it. I had to come at it from a different angle. We got it. Good advice, Nick. Well done, Nick. Alright, let's go to the cemetery. Somebody just messaged me. Oh, they want Stella. You stand at the entrance and look around. The grounds are square, hemmed in by rusted iron fencing. I get what you mean. Good back feels like a new word. Honestly, yeah. I have, like, legitimately, I've got quite wide shoulders, and I've got like a very... My back has always been my strongest asset in terms of my physique as well. Like, I can comfortably do like 3 sets of 12 pull-ups. My body weight is like 78 kilograms this week. I ticked over 78. I ticked into 78 for the first time in a while. But I can row, like pedale row, like near enough 80 kilograms comfortably as well. So my back is by far my strongest asset. I just never, ever have actually like held myself correctly. So since holding myself accountable and getting the back brace and getting the pull-up bar and these sorts of things, it's definitely changed it. We need more knock-up heroes. All we have is Xandrock, Lamont, and I think Lucy. Yeah, Lucy's the other one. We have... there's another hero as well, right? But yes, you're right. There aren't that many. Is Luca one? Luca knocks up, does he not? Good back, then good legs. Don't like some people with chicken legs. Ah, yes. What's the word? I need to up my training frequency on my legs again. Normally, when I start to enter into a deficit, Cassidy's another. There you go, Rick. Good job. Good mention. When I start to move towards a deficit again, Matt, I'm going to do upper-lower split, so I get twice a week frequency on legs, because at the moment I'm only doing legs once a week. But I don't squat, to be fair. I haven't squatted in a very, very long time. Mainly I just do leg press and split squats, and then extensions and RDLs and all the rest of it. Okay. Crows perch on the dead trees nearby. Their eyes tracking your every move. A chill stirs in your chest. You take a deep breath and head deeper inside, beginning your search. Gwyneth procs cast knock up quite fast. What's the word? I saw there was a person who commented on one of my videos today about how useless Gwyneth has been for them. I can't remember the individual's name, but it was very interesting to read. There's been a very like interesting set of comments that have hit some of my videos. Like normally a lot of you don't comment on my like Phantomal Synergy stage videos, but some of you have been using them to express your concern and disinterest at like AFK and APEX stages, which was interesting to see. And then I've had 1 or 2 people message me about how they've quit because they weren't enjoying Season 7. So it's been an interesting couple of days from a feedback point of view. A tombstone reads simply, Amelia Vess, beloved mother and wife, may she rest in Dura's embrace. We're going to leave our flowers here. Fresh flowers here, yep. Free of dust and moss. Even in a place this quiet, someone still tends to the graves. I'm guessing it's this person in the middle. I don't know how this is a shock to us. Vina Cemetery. There's a lot of invisible walls in this cemetery. Maybe the custodian could get on removing those. Bird burnt alive in Apex, literally. The stage... when was it? Not yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday, right, Matt? The stage that had Bird in against Igor on Phantomal side was very painful. Have you done that one where you had to instant, like I'm talking instant Saida onto Igor? That shit was crazy. All right, let's examine this coffin, shall we? You pause before a coffin set beside an open grave. Thick dust coats its surface and the surrounding stone is crumbling. You press against the lid and it doesn't budge, clearly sealed for many years. This isn't the one you're looking for. You unfold Valen's letter again, confirming the instructions. We're not reading that. Seek a unique coffin, open it, and lie down inside. Hey Dave, hope you're doing well, my friend. Seek out a unique coffin. A faint glow beside it seems to beckon you closer. this must be the entry. I mean, out of all of these coffins, this definitely looks the most unique one over here. Saida needed to flash to prevent... Yes. Yes, exactly, Matt. Igor was like, I would like some of that tasty fried chicken, please. Okay, we're being attacked by some Marina Hawks and some Cerulean Vultures. Today, we're going to put together the biggest crack squad of enemies, or allies, I should say, that we've ever seen before. We're going to go with Harak, because Matt's here. We're going to go with Pippa, because Chippy's here. We're going to go with Panda, because Dave's here. We'll go with... Where's Burial? Burial, because Kaf's here in spirit. And then I'll pick one of my favorites, Celise. There we go. What a crack squad. Why not Chippy? Because there we go. Quick question. If I only have twins and Consus built to S+, who should be the next one? I think Gunner is probably the greatest suggestion for you, Octenda, purely because Gunner is a house in all 3 game modes. Yeah, there you go. Dave's got it. I've got a strange old man here. I get who's representing the strange old man. This is Vi. This is Vi, definitely. The time hasn't come, young one.
The door you seek is still closed.
Okay. Who are you?
I am Heron, keeper of Venus Cemetery. I've tended these grounds for many years.
You mean well, I thought you, Matt, I just got was like, this guy's the celestial support in phase 3, Gravekeeper Heron. Purple Charms tomorrow. Rick, unfortunately, Purple Charms are the following Monday. So if tomorrow is the 8th, it will be the 15th of June when Purple Charms come out. How did you know where I wanted to go?
Everyone who stands before that coffin wants the same thing. You may enter, but only at night, when darkness falls and the moon rises.
Okay, well, we could have led with just change the time.
For now, leave. The cemetery does not welcome the living for long in daylight.
Okay.
Use this time to think. Secrets are gained, but secrets are also taken.
Okay.
Decide what price you're truly willing to pay.
It wants to know my deepest, darkest secret. We're waiting till nightfall. What secret should we tell them? Dreamer, how does it feel to be Real Madrid Academy? Pretty good. Considering I'm very stranged out that Kanate has been taken by Real Madrid, honestly, Matt. I also think Szoboszlai has been touted to go to Real Madrid, but I don't know the validity of that. So we'll see as the summer progresses. I think the World Cup will shape a lot of the summer transfer window. And we'll definitely see what happens post World Cup, won't we? The moon rises and you return to the coffin once more. Time to seek the solitaires. This reminds me, if anybody here has ever played, what's the word, Elden Ring? This reminds me of the Elden Ring cutscene where you get in the coffins. Is it Elden Ring or is it Dark Souls? I think it was Elden Ring where you got in the coffins, right? My friend Ollie will be turning in his grave. He'll be like, you know which one it is. Anything but the French to win the World Cup. I've pulled in my... I've got 2 sweepstakes. I've got one with my workplace and I've got one with a group of friends. I've managed to get Spain in one and I've got Germany in another. But I do think France might win the World Cup, much to my dismay. I have a good set of French friends that are very optimistic. It was Elden Ring. Okay, good. We're talking. Where am I supposed to... Okay.
Ah! You scared me. When did you get behind me?
That's such a... I did not expect this voice from this person. That's actually hilarious. I was here the whole time, Mr. Graveborn.
That reaction. You're new, aren't you? Relax. I'm human.
He's human.
The owner's magic here masks everyone's true appearance.
Ah.
People who come here all have secrets they'd rather keep hidden. Huh. Curious? I'll tell you for some coin.
In one instance, you actually go up the river too, and it's so goofy. I remember the Elden Ring ones. Yeah. Love Portugal to knock out France. We'll see. We'll see. To be fair, France don't seem the most connected, gelled team in the world, right, Matt? Like, there was some videos and some pictures from their camps and stuff. They don't seem the most happy team.
That little? You think I'm a beggar?
I do.
Don't expect anything else from me.
Okay. Well, minus however many coins we just gave this guy. My head's going to explode. Someone help.
You look decent with numbers. Help me out.
The voice sounds really familiar.
At the start, I won 20 Azure tokens. Then I lost twice in a row. Like my cards were cursed. 7 tokens each time.
So we got 6 left.
This last round was a draw. So, did I make money or lose it?
You lost.
So, I still lost. Thanks for helping me sort it out. My brain really isn't made for this. Huh? Is it your first time here?
Yes.
Then you asked the right person. I know the rules, even if my luck is bad sometimes. Here, everyone competes at the tables using Azure tokens. The more you win, the more you collect.
Why
If
does
you have enough, you can trade them for rare items.
this person sounds like a hero that or a person that we've encountered before, and I don't know who it is, but they have a very similar voice to one of the heroes.
I've heard rumors, but I've never tried myself. You should ask the attendant at the exchange desk. Anytime. May your luck be better than mine.
There was that video, right, Fright and Matt, where Mbappe was being told off by Enrique, and he was like, you have to defend, you have to defend. And then Enrique, he was like, yeah, I get it. And then Enrique was like, you clearly don't. And everyone points it to that moment where Enrique was like, he has to go.
Dear guest, how may I assist you?
I'm looking for
Of
information.
course, that is one of our services. However, information comes in different tiers. What level do you seek?
I would like to know about the Hall of Ancients.
Only our proprietor would know such things.
How do I meet them?
Simple. Win 5,000 as your token.
5,000.
If you work hard, you might see the proprietor in about a year.
A year. It's going to be a very long season, isn't it, then?
I'm afraid there are no shortcuts here. Oh, you two are acquainted?
Yes.
That's unexpected.
Okay.
Didn't he tell you how this works? What a shame. If he were here, meeting the proprietor would be much easier.
Interesting.
His card skills are famous in the Twilight Pavilion. I'm afraid that won't work anymore. 5 years ago,
He was
Damon
banned.
was banned from playing
Card
here.
counting.
He disrupted the balance of the games and the guests' experience. All I can do is wish you luck.
How many have I been given?
As a courtesy, here are some starter tokens. Do your best.
I'm going to play. What's the game? Is this the new card game that everybody's been talking about? It's time to play the game. Time to play the game. Over here, there's room. Play. What are we doing? Are we playing Uno? 1. Allow me to walk you through the basics. The first player to empty their hand wins. It's Uno. The card on the table, so we can play a yellow. Yeah. Play. It's Uno. 5. So we can't do that, but what we can do is we can play our 5. And then he's like, I'll play my... Wait, what? Your opponent played a face claiming it's a valid match. Do you believe them? I'm going to challenge them. He's got a draw 2 because he bluffed. Excellent instincts. We caught them. bluffing, so they have to draw. Okay. You don't have a matching card right now. Try playing one face down instead. Oh, I wanted to put the Joker face down. He's passing. Oh, we snuck that one in. What's this? Your opponent let it pass. Your bluff worked. Unfortunately, your opponent just played a color card, and you don't have a color. But we can play our Joker face down. He's going to call our bluff, but because it's a Joker, it doesn't change. Oh, ho, ho. And then he has to pick up. Okay. This seems like very complicated Uno. We're going to have to redraw here. Oh, you get to put it back? Play. You get to put it back and play. Dreamer, I like your energy when you made the video about the Saida problem. I need to do the same, but for Kulu. I need a new Kulu replacement. She is kind of too troll of a unit for me now. Bruh. Like, Kulu is such a weird unit. Like, half the time she doesn't pick up the right unit. Today on the Phantomal stage that was doable, Matt, sometimes she died at 66 to like her. Sometimes she decided to, like, get up out of the ground and actually be invulnerable. It was so weird.
I lost. Your skills are
Fibonacci sequence. Fuck's sake, Dave. Talk about forced. Hello, Mr. Cat. I swear Kulu is more RNG than anything else. Kulu feels so weird. You glance at the 10 you won. Remember that you need 5,000. At this place, maybe there's a way to speed things up.
How about another round?
You agree, but their approach will be cheat with magic. Can we cheat with magic?
Then let's play until dawn.
Kulu being the middle child. We're cheating with magic. What's the magic? Can I see his hand? I want to play a 4. The Burb Celestial is so good in AFK stages. She is. She is very, very good. Why would he be doing this so early? I'm going to let it pass. Yeah. You skipped the quests? Well, we are having a nice time playing some Uno while we earn enough coins to talk to the main proprietor himself. Can I play the green? I'm going to play this. Hello, Aoife. How you doing, my friend? A 3. We'll play R3. It's the opponent's turn. He's played the thing. We're changing it back to green. He's drawn 2. He's drawn 3. He's drawn 4. I will let it pass. Yeah. We win. There is a lot of these Uno games. It was kind of annoying. I don't mind these, to be honest. It's something different. I was doing a stage for an hour when I accidentally Hugined on Kulu instead of Saida, then managed to pass the stage. Sometimes a little bit of extra haste on Kulu is really valuable because of her bomb bounce. Sometimes it is actually the way to unlock it. It's an interesting solve. Vi, 5 months. Vi is my OG #1 member. So that means that I've had membership now for 5 months. That's crazy to think about. Thank you so much, Vi, for the continued support, my friend. I know that your package is no longer waving itself around AFK Journey streets, but I hope you're having a great time in Pokemon Land, doing what you do best. Yeah, hope you're all good, dude. All right. It took me 4 tries to beat that one. Oh dear. Pokemon TCG Pro now? Doesn't surprise me. Does not surprise me. Sly sounds like an extra 5 burial balls. I'm fine, thank you. Uno is going to be the whole stream. No time for story. I mean, if we've got to get 5,000 coins, we're going to be here for a while, Vale. We can play R2. I can't take it seriously that I'm playing against a flower. Do I get to pick the color? I don't. passed. Get fucked. I agree with Matt. Every extra month now, oh dear. Play. Do we not just win? Unless he puts something face down. Oh, okay. Maybe we don't win. Challenge. Oh! I mean, it was like decent odds that it was just bad. Oh dear. Do we win? We win. Do you get to pick the flower? Plus playing Uno versus his interaction to get a whole new diamonds this season? Do these actually give diamonds? That's crazy if they give diamonds. Dear guest. Oh, sorry, you were actually reading this, Receptionist May. I have enough tokens.
To verify the amount first. The total checks out. However, if you'll pardon me, may I ask whether the way you obtain these tokens complies with our regulations?
The rules never said...
True. The rules don't state it explicitly. That said, the proprietor is very busy and can't spare the time just yet. Why not rest in the pavilion for now? We'll make the arrangements shortly.
This is important. Who takes the blame if it's delayed?
That does put me in a difficult position.
Exactly.
I'll contact the proprietor at once.
Yeah. Get on the blower, lady. There's a bird. Is this the proprietor? Sir, I would like to talk to you about your establishment. Everyone here is not what they seem.
Sorry to keep you waiting. The proprietor has reviewed your case and approved your tokens.
Okay.
Please follow me. I'll take you there now.
Finally.
One small reminder.
Yep.
The proprietor is a rather special person.
Special?
There's no need to be nervous.
It's going to be Hogan. Who's this special person? Dreamer, have you seen the new Celestial Sport? I haven't. Somebody did tell me that I meet them in the story. I instantly told them to shut up because I haven't played through the story and they apologized. So, we will find them eventually, I'm guessing, in the story. But yeah, I don't know who they are and I want to find out myself. Oh my, I love this game for these cutscenes. These cutscenes are so good. It's a flamingo. Are we going to meet Sylphira? Oh, it's this guy.
A first meeting yet? It feels like an old friend has returned. Welcome, Merlin. Since you've already crossed the threshold, you may as well relax. Please sit, Magister Merlin.
Is this Morgan? There's no way this is like a Morgan type character, right? I'm guessing... my brain instantly was like, is this Morgan? And I felt like I had to say it. I don't think it is, but...
Those who walk in shadows survive on information. It's our trade.
Look at all of you. Oh my, he's so handsome. Who the fuck is he? Give me your name, knob.
And the name of the Grand Magister Merlin travels far. Farther than most.
I don't know you, that's not fair.
Apologies. Courtesy should never arrive.
Alright, he's not Morgan.
I am Erendor.
More like Aaron Bohr.
Pavilion.
Get it? Because we're insinuating that this guy's boring.
As for my other mantle, I suspect you felt it the moment you stepped inside. I command the Solitaries. Now then, Magister Merlin, what current carried you to my shore?
I'm looking for information.
Naturally. Travelers rarely find me on accident. The Solitaries exist to gather, refine, and trade what others overlook. But you already know our custom. Knowledge is never given. only exchanged.
All right, what do you want in return? How do we trade?
Simple. Secret for a secret.
Okay. My secret is... I don't know. What do you want to know about me?
Something of weight on the table.
I place something of weight.
And I answer with something of equal worth.
Okay. What can we put on the table, guys?
Balance is the language the solitaries trust.
Sounds fair enough.
The solitaries pride themselves on fairness. So, what truth tempts you tonight?
I don't give a poo about Peggy. I want to know about the Hall of Ancients.
A ripple that shook the entire empire, an entire chapel and the people inside it, vanishing without a
What do you want in my,
trace.
my body or my
Until
body?
in the end, they had no choice but to turn to you. It was a smart move, seeking help from the solitaries. But understand, your case is knotted, and its threads stretch far. If you plan to pay with tavern gossip and market rumors, you'll leave disappointed.
All right. You understand his hint, and the information you hold is far from ordinary rumor. You conceal key names and details, offering only 3 core images. My stake is the sword, the wings, and the spine. That's a boring truth to tell, isn't it? We could have told him, like, you know, one of my feet is a size 10, the other's a 9.5. No one else knows that. There you go. What information do I get in response for this, sir?
Oh,
Like,
3 symbols, each casting a shadow. Interesting. Tell me, how do you read them?
I'll speak plainly. You reveal part of the truth. The sword refers to Excalibur. What? Hang on a minute. Merlin and my read are 2 very different ones, but go for it, Merlin. As for the spider, you've seen traces of it and suspect it's tied to the disappearances, though the faction behind it remains unclear. As for the wings, you admit you know nothing at all? Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean?
Regarding the spider and the wings, I do have some inside knowledge.
Spill the beans.
But exchange requires balance.
All right.
The sword representing Excalibur. That stake is too light.
Okay.
Dura gifting the blade to King Roland is a tale even children recite. And the Lightbearer Empire's succession right is hardly secret either. Public tales can't. What I want to know is this. About that sword. Have you uncovered something the world doesn't know?
Yeah, we've got like a sheath for it.
Oh? What makes this scabbard special? How elegantly practical. I see. So you've already found it.
Now tell me about the wings and the spider.
Even storms arrive one cloud at a time. You've given me something worthwhile, and I will repay it.
All right.
But before that, allow me a small indulgence.
Okay, what do you want? Cadbury bar? You want a favor? What if I refuse? What's the favor?
It won't be anything troublesome, I assure you. There's a restaurant in the city called Silken Snare.
We've been there.
I want you to visit it and return with a dish called Eternal Embrace.
You want me to pick up some takeout? Well, we're now an Uber Eats driver for the day.
If you prefer plain words, yes.
Yeah, there you go, Callan.
Procurement.
Same premise.
You see, information rarely travels alone. Sometimes it insists on being escorted by a small courtesy. Careful with that look, Magister Merlin.
Can we not just smite this guy down? Well, we won't get his information then, will we?
Are rarely simple. Eternal Embrace is not something the kitchen offers to passing appetites. It's prepared only when the table is worth the effort.
A special dish.
But with your reputation, it should be simple.
All right.
Of course, should the task feel beneath you, we may simply part ways here. No
I hate when
offense
people say
taken.
stuff like this in real life.
A deal is a deal. Bring me eternal embrace, and I will trade you what I know of the wings and the spider.
Are we now going to go to this restaurant? We're going to be like, can we have internal embrace? And they go, oh, of course you can. You need to bring us 2 of everything from this other place. And then we go on a massive adventure.
Then I wish you luck, Magister. Seeing you here, it almost feels like an
old friend has wandered home. I'm guessing this guy is maybe on our council seat, but we'll see. She'll show you the way out. All right. Interesting. Interesting indeed. I'd like to leave, please.
Honored guest, how may I assist you?
I'd like to leave the pavilion.
For the privacy and safety of our guests, all departures are handled through spatial transfer.
All right.
Please relax. The process is perfectly smooth.
Relaxing.
Have a pleasant day, and we sincerely look forward to your next visit.
Bracing. Okay. Thought I was gonna. All right. Take a walk around. Can loot this quickly. Level up our heroes. Why not? Oop. All right. Oh, there's like some extra stuff here. Very nice. Okay. Let us go to the restaurant, I guess. Is this what we needed to do? Yeah, this is what we needed to do. All right. Let's have a walk around. On your way to the Silken Snare, something unexpected stops you in your tracks. Stop right there. Wait, is it actually a guard? It's Guard Dannon. You. Yeah, you. Stop right there. Got you at last. You're under arrest? What? You sure you got the right person? I do. Her Majesty personally ordered that Magister Merlin be brought back to the palace. Look, Magister, I've always admired you, but if you did anything that could harm her, I still have what? Dannon, what do you think you're doing? Do her above. Take your hands off Magister Merlin. She's one of the... Okay. Have you lost your mind? Let go now. Hold on, Lady Marge. You're the one who said the Queen wanted brought back to the palace. You told me to keep an eye out. Do you remember? That's exactly what I did. Dad, you've got this all wrong. Her Majesty wishes to speak with Magister Merlin in person and requested her presence at the palace. You were supposed to inform her politely and escort her to the audience hall, not to seize her like a common fugitive. I thought... So I'm in the clear? Of course, I'm so sorry, Magister Merlin. Please forgive us, Magister. The instructions were not passed along clearly, and it has led to this dreadful misunderstanding. I'm so sorry for how you were treated. I hope this doesn't leave a bad taste in your mouth where the royal court is concerned. Your guards might want to start on there listening. Yes, Magister, I'll write myself up. The premise of writing yourself up is a very strange one. You are most gracious. Back to... Yes. Red face. The guard blurts out one last apology before hurrying off. So, what does the Queen want with me? I wish I could tell you more, but I wasn't given any details. Only that Her Majesty wishes to see you. If you would, Magister Merlin, please make your way to the audience hall. Her Majesty will speak to you there. Alright. Interesting. Prepare for some good cutscenes. I'll prepare for some good cutscenes, Devil. I'm strapped in. Do we need to push through a lot of the story to reach the area for this week's Primal Lord? No. This week's Primal Lord is in the lower district, and he is in a sewer grate. You can access it without doing anything apart from like this bit of the story. When you do the first section of Beneath the Web, it will take you to where the sewer gate is. Hey Jay, how you doing, Woodkin? All right, let's go to the palace. The guard is losing his head. He definitely is. Got it. Just tried. After trying. Nice, nice. I guess I got lucky. Kai. All right. We're back in the palace. We got some wild white rose, a fish that can cure any illness. Official. Merlin, there you are. I've heard you've already done quite a bit of digging into those 3 symbols. It's very much appreciated. So have you found anything? Is there anything you need from me? I started to make sense. I've still got nothing on the wings. You briefly update the Queen on the investigation so far, and it leads you to... Okay. You've gathered a fair amount of information already, but it's still too early to draw conclusions. More investigation is needed. Alright. It isn't the only reason I asked you here today. Okay? Have you seen this report? Upper Circle Insider. Oh, is this the stuff that we fed... is cure all ailments and grant immortality. Whoa. Does she want me to get one of these for the Magister, for the king? The report writes with such confidence that you think it'd be hanging from the palace ceiling like a spider. Oh, is there a spider in here getting all the information? Is it bugged? By the time you think you almost wish an actual had written it, it would probably be more accurate. Dura above. Okay. What do you make of it? He has an imagination. Okay. But this morning, Baron Grandet personally delivered a letter to the palace claiming he wishes to offer this carp to His Majesty. In the letter, he also insists the fish is too precious to be handled lightly, so someone from the palace must collect it in person at a place of his choosing. This sounds very dodgy. It reeks of trouble, and yet I cannot refuse. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, if she rejects it, it's going to look very strange for her. It is concerned, I could let it pass, but these reports have already begun linking. Yep. If I refuse the offering, it'll be seen as a deliberate attempt to delay the king's treatment, and by Peggy time. Correct. They are trying to force your hand, my queen. And Merlin, you've said it yourself more than once, when it comes to magic, all of us are fumbling in the dark. Just because it sounds impossible to me, doesn't mean it is. And if I dismiss this out of hand, only to learn it might have helped Maximilian, that's not a mistake I can afford to make her. So whether I look at this as a regent or simply as his wife, I have to see it through. I'm sending Captain Ferdinand to collect it. I want you to go with him and find out what this so-called miracle fish really amounts to. I thought we were going to a restaurant. Why are we now going fishing? Normally the task would fall to the court mages, but that would mean going through... No, thank you very much. I can't exactly show up there. No, you cannot. To you, the whole report reads like a bad joke, but the Queen is too desperate to ignore even the smallest chance to save the king, even if that means humouring some noble's ridiculous spectacle. Your eyes fall to the line marked out in the article, banishes all illness, grants eternal youth, and you let out a sigh. All right, I'll do it. Thank you, Merlin. Let's have a look. Take it, I'll leave the rest to you. All right, we got it. This is the drawing of... Oh, it's a little koi... It's a koi fish. I like koi fish. You look at the sketch. Heavily bodied carp stands blankly back at you. The only thing that remotely special about it is the dark streak running along the fin between its eyes, shaped uncannily like a half-lidded eye. Is this not like a Hypogean thing? A half-lidded eye? Yeah. No point in guessing. Tomorrow morning. Alright, let's have a little look. At dawn, in what feels like the blink of an eye, I see what they did there. There was an eye on the fish, now in the blink of an eye. The time stated in the letter is almost here, and the ceremony is about to begin. I'll head to the upper district and see for myself what this neon carp is really... It sounds like a drum and bass like set. We're gonna go see Neon Carp live. Wob 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 wob. Oh, it's the Italian maestro himself, Baron Grandit. Oh, thank you for all the coming to the witness. I can't do that anymore. For the most extraordinary occasion. Well now, Captain Ferdinand, or should I say Viscount Ferdinand. I'm almost embarrassed you had to come all this way in person. No need for titles. I'm here on duty. Fernand is fine. Of course. Ever dutiful. Dutiful. Ever modest. Exactly what I expect from Viscount Fernand. Ah, pardon me. Captain Fernand. And the one with you would be? Adura above. It's Magister Merlin herself. Her Majesty sent you in person. What an honor. It only proves how seriously the Queen is taking my neon cup. This fish may well be the very thing that saves His Majesty, worth every coin of the fortune I paid for it. Now then, before the fish is presented, allow me to say a few words about Baron. Merlin and I don't have all day. We have other things to deal with. Go on, say it, sir. Ah, Captain Fernand. I'm afraid I don't quite follow. Save the speech. Let's just get the fish. Ah, well, it seems Her Majesty is so eager to secure the neon cup for the king that ceremony must give away the urgency. Okay, in that case, we shall move straight to the final part of the event. The palace's own envoy, none other than illustrious Magister Merlin, will personally retrieve the legendary mirror. Are we fishing? Please tell me we are in charge of fishing this up. Subs. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much for the 2 months. Thank you for being a member again. I really appreciate you. Really appreciate the re-membership. Your message is, so, I'm 3 floors, AFK Stages, however you want to spin it, away from Apex, but I've heard it sucks, FML. Subs, it ain't the best, but it will get better. I was going to create a video today on Apex Stages, but then I decided that I should follow through and live stream for you guys. So I will try and get that out tomorrow. But just know, if you are somebody that is currently toiling in the low levels of Apex, it will start to get better and ramp up. To give you an order of magnitude, right now we are currently globally at Apex Stage 13. This time next week will be roughly around 220 to 240 Apex total. So it will ramp quicker in the coming 7 days. So just keep that in the back of your mind. So while the early stages are toiling away at some trouble, it's going to improve. And then next Monday, so not this Monday coming, but the one after, so the 15th of June, we will have access to elite charms, which are those purple charms. And that will definitely help us a lot. All right. So that will definitely help us. The next week, it will just be a case of we get more gear, we get more season level that will help us. But then the week after, the purple charms will be a huge bump for us. All right. Hold on. The fish is still in the water. Oh my God, are we actually fishing? Naturally. I reserved this whole stretch of river so it could remain in peak condition right up to the final moment. And now, Magister... Oh my God. I've lived for this moment. Somebody get me my fishing rod. We're going fishing. I've never been happier. There's a fishing quest in the main story. Watch out. We're a professional. Here we go. We're going to catch the neon carp. Pow. Perfect. Gotta make sure. Gotta get in there. Yeah, right. Gotta managing it. Strong pull. Here we go. A little bit more. Neon carp. Bang. The fleshy neon carp. This This carp boasts vivid, shimmering colors and a docile temperament. Though edible, it is more commonly kept as an ornamental fish. Recently, its price has skyrocketed amid market hype. Okay. We're holding it. For some reason, it's on the floor. We got it. Let me guess. Phase buff will hopefully help with the burn effect. The phase buff will help Cow, but it's a case of a few other things. You close your eyes and focus, feeling for even the faintest stir of magic. No, nothing. Absolutely no. The plump fish merely stares back at you with the blank innocence of a creature that has never had a single thought in its life. then blows one pathetic bubble. It's like a Pokemon. It's like Squirtle. No doubt about it, this is just an ordinary carp that has happened to mutate a little and ended up with some extra patterning on its fins. This fish, there's no magic in it. What? No, that can't be right. Look again, this isn't a common river fish. It's a neon carp. I paid 1 million gold for it. Who did you pay 1 million gold to? Who did you pay 1 million gold to for this fish? You spread lies for your own advantage and made a mockery of the throne in the process. Under the laws of Savannah, this is treason. We're arresting this man? Guards, take him. We have other guards. Yes, Captain. Wait. Easy with the arm. This is a misunderstanding. I'm telling you, there's been a mistake. I really did pay 1 million gold for that fish. I didn't make anything. I'm wronged party. I demand the right to appeal as Baron. Has he been whisked away? I'm not admitting to anything. I just paid a fortune for this. You can't... Okay. There's no magic in it. Are you saying Magister Merlin is wrong? If you insist, I can have the other mages examine it once we reach the guard's base. No, of course not. I would never dare imply such a thing. Alright. For what it's worth, I paid dearly for that fish. I didn't make it up, and I certainly didn't set out to deceive anyone. And if the thing really is a fraud, then I'm the poor fool who got cheated. So why exactly am I only... Okay. You declared it a miracle without having any proof. You were the one claiming it could save the king. You passed it off as a common... well, it's probably the middle one. Because the others are a bit more speculative. How was I supposed to know? The man who sold it to me swore it was a legendary neon carp. Said it restored strength, cured anything, all of it. And I thought if there was even the slightest... Who told you this? I spent a fortune. Yep. Whatever the fish turned out to be, my loyalty was real. I wish, despite... Okay. Trusted the wrong man. I was duped. Call it foolishness. Call it bad judgment. But if you must, don't call it treason. Unbelievable. I empty my purse and get sold a lie. I'm the villain here. Durabov. He's talking his way out of this. Why not just offer the fish? Why don't you expect us to believe this was only about the king? Wait. Are the press here? I'm just going to go with the middle one again. I was just... You invited reporters, staged a ceremony, and sold the city a miracle story about curing His Majesty. If Her Majesty hadn't brought Merlin along and had actually taken your word for it, that fish might have ended up in the royal medicine cabinet. Ah, we won. Explain that part. I. That's enough. You're coming with us. Why can't you just say who sold him the fish? Save your energy. Once you get to the guard base, you'll have all the time in the world there to explain yourself. Sorry, Magister. I'll take him from here. This is a disgrace. I've been wronged. Let's go. We're going to the guard base. You sent me some messages. VN is at 350 or something like that. Starting next week, it's going to be like at least 50 stages per day. So yeah, Kai, I don't know if you're watching the stream right now. Because I asked them last night when I went to bed where they were. And they had just woken up and started their day. And they were at 222. So they did like 130 stages, I think it was today. Somebody messaged me. So it starts to ramp aggressively. Like really aggressively. And it's pretty on point. If you remember, and this isn't directed purely at Kai, this is directed at anybody that enjoys AFK or Apex Stages. If you remember, when Season 5 first introduced Apex Stages, what happened? The first phase and the first 10 to 20 AFK stages were the most brutal Baelren DPS checks. And when we got past that hurdle, and we got past it quicker than we obviously are with the ones that we're encountering now in this season. But once we got past that hurdle, loads more opened up to us. And then we every so often hit like a tiny plateau, but it wasn't drastic. I think it's exactly the same again. Exactly the same again. Nice work, Mesh. Mesh, friend of the channel. Slap this out. You're right. Yeah, see, like, and that's kind of where I wanted to go in my video that I was thinking about creating. I think a lot of people are overreacting in terms of how many AFK stages are doable. It's just because when we enter Apex for the first time, it's slightly above curve, and then it curves down. Greetings if you're watching the stream. I don't know if Muff's watching. Muff occasionally watches my videos and my stuff. Muff's a cool person. Good timing match. So we've only just finished. We finished with him. What did he say? Shame. I thought I might make it in time. He folded almost immediately. Serena, hope you're doing well, my friend. Howdy doodly. The whole story came pouring out. All right. He swears he had no idea. Puzzle already cooked today about AFK stages. Honestly, did he? I actually want to see this. Hold on. There's a problem with Apex stages. Honestly, I was about to say something. I won't. He knows nothing, honestly. Why is he talking about this? Oh well, is what it is. Let's continue. So, he swears he had no idea. Says he, genuinely, he like started pushing AFK stages one season and then folded as soon as it got kind of challenging. And I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it. He genuinely believed it was the real thing, paid a fortune for it, and thought presenting it to the royal family would earn him a title. Okay, fair enough. And for the reporters in the show, according to him, this was Grandit being Grandit. He wanted attention, wanted people talking, wanted everything. Okay. Convenient. If we want the truth, we'll need to follow the transaction itself and see where it leads. Okay. Magister Merlin. Here's the interrogation record on the transaction. Grandit gave us plenty to work with, and from the sound of it, Count Ramir. So this is the person that sold him the fish? Or sold him the idea, at least. Hey, Kitty. Hope you're doing well, my friend. The written record is precise and formal. But even through all of the official phrasing, you can practically... Okay. According to Grandit, this all started when he happened to pass by Silken Snare and spotted Count Ramir getting cozy with a woman. Very interesting. Most people would have kept their heads down and kept moving. Well, Grandit didn't. He's been trying to worm his way into... Okay, never quite managed it, but that didn't stop him trying. Grandit naturally took the encounter as a gift from fate and cautiously made his way over. This beautiful... Okay, beautiful... We've seen this woman. This is a friend of Gwyneth, right? We've seen this lady before. That place, Silken Snare, is ridiculous. They literally turned away a paying customer. I heard they serve some miracle dish that keeps you young. Oh, it's the internal thing that we know about. Okay. They said no. Can you believe that? Really, Ramir, you ought to do something about them. Behave yourself. And besides, didn't I make it up to you? Well, that soup I sent over, the one from the Neon Carp. Kazim hype died real fast. I like Kazim, but I like him from a new player perspective more than an established player perspective. I think if we go back to seasonal tiles instead of Phantomal, I think that Kazim could find a home if the tiles are worthwhile. That's my say. I thought you were spinning tails when you actually first mentioned it. I didn't expect it. Okay. The fish carries magic in its flesh. It slows the body's decline, and the stronger the magic, the stronger the effect. The one you tasted was nothing remarkable. A true one can be prepared. One dose. Interesting. So, that miracle dish, that's made from this fish. Now that would be a trade secret. What are the seasonals? That was before my time. What are the seasonal tiles? Okay, so seasonal tiles, instead of there being like a Phantomal, you would get like, you would get almost like a talent tree from a game, okay? And the talent tree had like different effects. And when you spec'd, or when you like leveled up one of your talent trees for, say, the Maulers, when you took your first point, it deployed a tile at the back of the map. And it was just one of the tiles on the map. Hold on. I can give you like an illustration of this. You can have a look at my background while I do this. Here we go. So, for example, one of the tiles on the map, like let's say it was tile number 1 and tile number 2. So one of these two tiles would light up. In the case of some of them, like for example the Maulers, they had tiles number 12 and 11, like as their ones that they selected because they were more of like a frontliner type unit for Season 4. And if you placed a hero on that tile, it gave them a unique effect. So they were able to do something, or they got like a power up, these sorts of things. So yeah, it was a lot different because the way that you did it was basically the tile was enhancing one of your heroes. Like it gave them an attack bonus plus some other stuff. Yeah. See, look, there's Real Muff. Hey Dreamer, you legend, and everybody else. Hey Muff, hope you're doing well, my friend. I like faction tiles better. Do you remember Tassie on Lightbearer tile? I wasn't here for season 2, but I remember hearing about that. Now if your Phantom was dead, good luck. Honestly, I really liked the factional tiles for season 4. Does anybody remember the Graveborn one, where as soon as you got your first kill, it gave your tiled person, which in this case was Shamira, like a buff, and she just became a wrecking ball. It was so good. There were so many stages that was like stall to get Shamira 1 kill, then your team would die, and it would just be Shamira versus the rest of them. Yeah, that was good. Lurking there and listening to every word. Oh, it's Baron. He's eavesdropping in a polite way to introduce yourself. No, Count Ramir, nothing like that. I wasn't eavesdropping. I wasn't dropping no ease. Good old Lord of the Rings. I saw you two talking about the Neon Carp, and well, I was wondering whether it might be for sale. Oh, so that caught your attention, was it? Baron, worried the years are finally starting to catch up to you. Now, don't tease him. Okay. The Royal Court, of course, if that's the really... Yeah, they could help the king. Exactly, that's why I came here. I want the best Neon Carp you've got, the rarest one, the one that actually does the miracles. Invisible Wilder. Yeah, Invisible Wilder one was brutal. Yeah, the Midnight and Dave, you're right. That's not how this works. You don't just walk up and buy one. Yep. What's your tone, commoner? Why are you letting this girl get under your skin? I'll be honest with you. The fish you're asking for, the one that can cure it, isn't in my possession right now, but I do happen to know where such a fish might be found. And I know why you're asking. Your loyalty to the royal family is plain to see, believe me, Baron. I care about the court just as deeply. The trouble, though, is the price. It's so expensive that even I had to stop and think twice. Count, you know me. If there's even the slightest chance this could help His Majesty, then the price doesn't matter. Name it, I'll pay it. Well, at the current market rate, the fish would cost you I've got like that Dr. Evil. $1 million. Oh, Muff. Talking of $1 million, Muff has gifted me 5 memberships. Go on, the Muff. How you doing, my friend? Thank you so much, dude. If everybody could send some love Muff's way. Sounds a bit weird. Sounds a bit crass. But yeah, real love for the Muff. Sounds really wrong. Thank you so much, dude. Genuinely really appreciated. Good night, peeps. Muff, if you're going to bed, sleep well, my friend, and I shall see you in game tomorrow, and I hopefully will catch you in another stream at some point, sir. See you later. Thank you so much for your kindness. 1 million? Ramir, that's an astonishing figure, I know, but for a fish with that kind of power and only one on the market at that price, people would still fight over it. And of course, if that's too much for you, you can have my love. Fucking way. I'll take it. I said I'll pay, I will. Magnificent, truly magnificent, Baron Grandide. Your devotion does you credit very well, since this is all the service of the Royal Court. I'll do you a favor and arrange the deal myself. And that's it. And Baron was the whole deal that happened. He sounds very sus. We already found out where he lives in the Upper District. Come with me, we're not done yet, and I'd rather have you there for what comes next. Alright, let's go. Streamer luck. Streamer luck. Confirm. Alright, team. So, we're gonna go to Ramir's place. I'm gonna ask you guys a quick question. I don't know if if this is something that would be of interest. Do you want me to react to the puzzle video? I kind of want to watch it, but I don't know if that's actually something that you would be interested in. I can react to it now. Dreamer, Cow, how you doing, my friend? How's the milk treating you this weekend? There was a puzzle video on... where is it? There was a puzzle video on Apex Stages. And... yeah. I'll just... like... he's put... there's a problem with Apex Stages as his title. And... I don't think there is. Maybe, to be fair, I'm not going to react to it. If enough people turn up later and want me to react to it, I'll react to it. But I think that some of the heavy hitters aren't here that do avidly push. So yeah. Maybe we'll do it in a bit. Let's see what Ramir has to deal with first and foremost. Oh yeah, this is my concoction team from the live stream. We got Chippy, who's Pippa. We got Kath, who's Burial. We got Matt, who's Harak. We got Dave, who's Panda. And then I thought I'd add Celise. What a team. What a team. All right, I'm done. I won't go in, I swear. Wapbeast, how you doing, my friend? What do you want with Ramir? I know, I messed up. I lost my cool, that's all. It's just a private dispute. Okay, interesting. Remember when I messaged you about struggling with something? Any idea what it was? You messaged me struggling about PA2 and SA2, right, Cal? That was what you were messaging me about, right? The Kulu-based AFK stages. You just saw Puzzle's video, then jumped into my stream. What did you think of it, Wapbest? What did you think of it? No, something with the quests. Oh, okay, fair. Fair. You said he scammed you? Was that what it's about? Interesting. Let me make something clear. What you did, what you just did is a crime. By law, I can arrest you right now and haul you back to the guard base in chains. No, please, don't arrest me. I'm not the one who did the wrong here. Then give me a reason to believe you right now. All I have is a man trying to break down a stranger's door. So here's your chance. Tell me why you came after Count Ramir. If your story sounds reasonable, I may be willing to go easier on you. You mean that? Only if you tell the truth. I enjoy pushing, but not hard pushing, so stuck at Apex 7 and I hope the pushing this week be pushing, but then I can't. I haven't watched the video yet from Puzzle, but I'm intrigued to see what the hearsay that's being thrown around is. I'm intrigued to find out what the view or opinion is, because I don't think that it's accurate, but I haven't watched it, so I can't form an opinion of it. But maybe we'll react to it in a little bit. And Serena, yeah, I understand what you mean. All right, fine. I'll talk. I made a decent fortune in trade. Thought maybe it was time to buy myself a title, a place among the nobles. I asked around. People said Ramir handled that sort of thing. So I took most of what I had and went to him. He said no problem taking the money after that. And all I got was excuses and delays. By the time I realized what was going on, he was gone. Now I've got nothing. No title, no money. No title, no money, no problem. Sounds like a rap song. And who I was supposed to report it to. Hello, officer. I was illegally trying to buy nobility. Yeah, true. This is kind of like trying to buy something illegal and then getting your money stolen. It's not exactly... I mean, that's exactly what it is. It's not exactly something you can be like, excuse me, officer. He wasn't the only person scammed. I've heard enough. Go home and I'll look into Count Ramir, but if I catch you doing something like this again, I won't be so patient. Yes, understood. When he was pounding, somebody inside cried for help. Something may know. Okay. Let's go. Is we going to find the lady, I guess. You knock. Only after repeated promises that the man is gone does the door finally crack. It's going to be the lady, right? A haggard-looking woman cautiously poke. Then you see she relaxes. Countess Lottie. Okay. If you hadn't shown up and he got inside, I don't think about what happened. You're safe now. He won't be troubling you. Ma'am, I need to ask him. Officially, this is Count Ramir. Is really not okay. He's connected to an ongoing investigation, and we need him to be brought in for questioning. Dura above. He's not here. This house is mean, legally and entirely mine. It has been nothing to do with that man, and neither do I. We're divorced. We simply never made it public. Interesting. You're divorced? It's not something I'm proud of, but I finally reached the point where I couldn't put up with him anymore. Preach! Ramir may have the title of Count, but he has none of the character that should come with it. He lives far beyond his means, and once he... Oh, he was gambling. He's gambler. Okay. Interesting. And to keep the habit going, Dura above, I'm afraid he's done all sorts of shameful things for money, like selling a fish for $1 million. Before I left him, scenes like this were common. Angry men at the door, shouting, demanding what he owed them. I couldn't live like that anymore. What I did not expect was that he would sink this low. Yeah, we're all gamblers. Too much of a coward to face the consequences himself, he started sending people to my door instead. That tells us what we need to know. Thank you, ma'am. If anything like this happened again, send for the guards. We'll come straight away. The Countess gives a straightened nod, then closes the door and bolts it. At this moment, there are two things we can say for certain about Count Ramir. He's divorced, and he likes to tell lies. First, he has a serious gambling problem. Yep. Okay. Second, he's already been scamming wealthy merchants with promises of titles and influence. He was scammed. Based on what we know so far, yes, but this involves the royal family, so we can't jump to conclusions. We still need to find Ramir and question him directly. What is the current AFK stage wall for non-Silphira players? Honestly, I don't know. My belief is that Sarbs might not have Silphira. Sarbs, if you're still here, can you comment? I don't know if you do or you don't. I think it was you that didn't have Silphira, and you said that you were at 597. Is that correct? But this involves... Okay. Magister Merlin, where do you think we should look for him next? Does he have another residency? I've already sent men to every property. He isn't at any of them. As for where officially... There you go. So I remembered that Sarbs didn't have it correctly, and he's at 597, which, to put it into perspective, is 898, I believe. So 898 is currently where non-Silphira accounts are, Rick. You're thinking Ramir might go back to the fish and get rid of the evidence? Reasonable thought, but I already had the area locked down tight. No one has reported seeing him there, so odds are he never went back. Honestly, where he'll be is probably at the restaurant. He's out spending the money. Exactly. Oh, he's at the Twilight Pavilion. He's one of the people that are in like a fancy dress costume thing. I have to ask you, how do you know about that place? As far as I know, it's the kind of discreet pleasure spot. Okay. Need an introduction amongst the... Yep. I've only ever been inside on major investigations and always under escort. If you're bringing up the... I take it you have a way in. Perks of the job. Understood. My apologies. I shouldn't have pried. A man could very well get into the Twilight Pavilion. He loves to gamble and he's just come into a huge sum of money. It'd be the perfect place for him to waste it. The more... Okay, then we move now. Okay, right. Let's go. What's this? Unblock on... we will do... well, I will do some unblocking off stream midnight. I want to try and get some the story done. I'm weak. I'm only at 886. Rick, 886 is really good though. Like, that's really good, dude. Captain Fernand. Huh? Haven't been here in a while. Looks like they've made the place even fancier. I have to say, this may be the single worst place in the city to conduct an investigation. See, this, we were talking about Elden Ring earlier. This reminds me of the mausoleums that go walking around in Elden Ring, this character model. Getting in is hard enough. Once you're inside, it's even worse. Behind the disguise spells and the club's own rules, we can't tell who's who, and we can't exactly seal the place off and search it room by room. The moment a case involves the Twilight Pavilion, the whole investigation grinds to a halt. Unblocking off stream sounds weird. It does sound a little bit weird. The Twilight sits at the center of a very tangled web of interests. Once it enters the picture... Okay, very interesting. Not if I want to get the first clear awards. I think if you want to... first clear awards are nothing to write home about. Like, I wouldn't worry about getting first clear awards. Like, they're just diamonds and a few Twilight Essence. So I wouldn't stress too much about, like, making sure that you get them. The other piece is, I think if you are going to push for things like that, you need to have like all the meta Celestial Hypogeans, unless you're in super, super casual district. But as the game gets more condensed, the likelihood of you being in a casual district gets harder and harder. More importantly, whatever happens behind those closed doors, nothing they do in plain view is technically illegal. That's why the place survives. It's easy to see why he hates this place. Yeah, okay. The good news is, you know the rules well. Here, no one cares about how clever you are, or how strong you are, or how powerful you are at magic. What earns respect is winning the tables, and winning big. Yes, the big waking bells. Yes, Cal. Yeah. All right. He'll come to us. Good. Then I'll leave it to you. Don't worry, I'll stay close and keep a watch from the shadows. We got to do another card game. First clear rewards are fine, but the rewards for clearing a certain amount of Apex stages in the quest log are pretty good. Honestly, first clear rewards should be scrapped, and the first clear rewards should be just moved into the season progress as baseline so everybody can benefit. There's no reason for first clear rewards to exist. First clear rewards are just stupid. They're just a terrible design and a terrible idea. That's the honest truth from me as somebody who has achieved first clear rewards like constantly throughout the last like couple of seasons. One of those games, it took me 8 tries. Oh dear, cow. Oh dear. It's time for Uno. Let's give it a go. All right, what's the starting card is a 5. A 1. We'll go to our 1. For the first clear, should all be sent in my mail. Thanks in advance. I'm gonna let it pass. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the 2. He's changing the color. We're gonna put this face down. He's passed. Oh dear. He's played a 5. Oh, now I'm going face down. I wouldn't bluff twice in a row. Man. I got him. I got him good. He played a blue. It's the same net result. He challenged. I get to draw 2. Isn't the worst. He plays a 1. We get to make it green. He plays a green 2. We're going to play the green 3. He plays a 4. We can't face down this. Oh, well, we can, but if he... Fuck it. Oh, well, we're just going to do this. He's challenging. I'm challenging this. The odds say that you challenge there. Face down this. He's challenged it. Alright. Waiting for the opponent. I'm gonna let it pass. Sneaky play. We win. Yes! Nice bluff, dickhead! Got him. Alright. Quest done. I want the red essence. I'm starved of red essences. I mean, Twilight Essence... I don't know. It's one of those things. You could either pull a Celestial Hypogean to Supreme Plus, or just buy like a... a Twilight Essence pack. You only get... like, you don't get that much Twilight Essence from the first clears. You do get a decent amount, but not that much. Once the excitement dies down, and the crowd finally moves, 2 guests step up and secretly guide you off to one side. Okay, interesting. My friend, that was exquisite work. Tell me, what's your secret? Surely you can spare a little wisdom for two admirers. Practice. Is that so? If the practice rules, this place would be full of millionaires. Fair enough, everyone's entitled to keep a few trade secrets. Perhaps we should make it worth your while. We wouldn't expect a master to teach for free, right? As I recall, you said your skills at cards won't make a person noble. Most people... Okay. You can make me a noble. His Majesty is ill and the prince has made it known. Okay. As for me, I've put forward quite a promising of them and my recommendation still means something. So if you are willing to let me in on the secret, I might be inclined to recommend interesting. In short, I can promise you a safe path to a title. So what do you think? Is that enough? Secretive, obsessed with bounty offers a secret. It doesn't take much to connect the dots. The two standing in front of you are almost certainly. Haha. Let's get them. Not the best place to talk. Cautious, I like that. I expect nothing less from someone who can... Yep. And for someone with the kind of talent, willing to be a little flexible, very well. The location is yours to choose. There's a cemetery not too far from here. We can go there. Works for me. After signaling to Captain Fernand, you put on the air of seriousness and lead the two out to the Twilight Pavilion. We've got him. Caught him red-handed. Pow. Merlin and the guards. How did you... The guards? Why would the guards be after us? Ramir, is this because... Shut it. My apologies, gentlemen. My companion is still young and her nerves have gotten the better of her. I trust you'll pardon her lack of manners. I'll admit, this is not how I expected our paths to cross. Still, men such as yourselves... I'm a woman in this game, thank you very much. And Captain Fernand in particular, do not visit a place. Okay, so perhaps the wisest course is to pretend this never happened. You are under arrest. What? What? I told you. Captain Fernand, the Twilight Pavilion is perfectly a legitimate establishment. I was there for nothing more than my own amusement. Surely that is no concern of the guards. If anything, you should be more worried about arresting a count without cause and offending the pavilion in the process. Are you prepared to answer for that? You are suspected of fraud, illegal bribery through the sale of titles, and involvement in a case of concerning... Okay. Under the laws of Savannah, both of you are to be taken into custody at once. So save your breath and come with me to the guard base. We're back at the guard base. How many yellows and reds do I have? I have 1,071 reds and I have 633 yellows. Rick. That's why I don't think I need reds. I don't use as many reds as I think I evidently did or needed. And no, I don't buy red packs. I didn't know anything. She's in these prisons. They're in these cages. That's a bit brutal. Ma'am, I don't think you understand the situation you're in. We're already... No, not so long. You and... Yep. The neon carp. Yes, that's the part. It's true. Sure, the price may have been steep, but it was still a legitimate sale. These cages are absolutely wild. You said soup made from it could preserve youth, and the finest ones used as medicine to cure illness. Those were exact words, weren't they? We. Given the amount involved, this is no pretty trick. This is a serious fraud. We'll decide exactly what to charge you with once the questioning is done. For now, ma'am, I need you to answer a few questions honestly. Tell the truth. If you don't, you'll only make things worse for yourself. I understand. Why invent this story? A fish that could save the king? What are you talking about? I don't understand. What does any of this have to do with His Majesty? Captain Fernand gives her a quick explanation. Okay, interesting. What? The fish is nothing like that. Yep. Never told me it had anything to do with the king. He just wanted me to... Okay, interesting. If I'd known he was brazen enough to drag the king into this, I never would have gone through with it. What exactly was the fish soup about? I'd been complaining because at Silken there's a famous dish there. We're trying to get that fucking dish so we can continue with the story. He couldn't get a reservation either, so he bought me fish soup instead. Said it would make me look younger. Thought it was one of those silly beauty remedies people like to talk about, nothing more. And when you said you felt like you were back in your 20s, was that true? That was just me exaggerating. Besides, I'm in my 20s. Oh, I feel like I'm in my 30s. All right. Yes, I do. We were short on money. Ramir said it would be... Yeah, okay. He said it would be easy mark. Yep. Even so, 1 million gold is outrageous. I only meant to sell it for little more than usual. I never expected Ramir to ask for 1 million. And Grandit was so determined to buy it. Of course he was. But Dreamer, aren't you 48? I'm sadly not 48. Naimar's going to need to hop off. Cow, thank you so much, dude. Have a wonderful rest of your week ahead. Enjoy your week to come. And hopefully I'll catch you in the next one, sir. I'm done. I'm telling the truth. I would never joke about something like that. Not with the royal family involved. You have to believe me. Thank you for cooperating. As for what happens next, you'll be informed once the questioning is over. Throw her in the... We've got to question 3 people. Who's this? Alright. Baron. He's the one who sold me the fit. Why would we put them next to one another? Watching wave at Ramir like he's greeting an old friend. You and Captain trade a tired look. Save your breath. What do you mean? I'm not sure I follow. Explains everything. The truth. This guy is like typical overly rich silly person. He's very interesting. To cheat me? He's now the penny has dropped. He's realized that he has been bamboozled. Bye it, Serena. Serena's leaving as well. Bye, Serena. So I personally paid for a crowd to come to watch me make him a fool. Yes, you did. He rolls his eyes so hard he nearly faints. Dura above. Leave the poor man alone for a moment. All right. The guards. Humph. Mind your words and your hands. A captain of the guards and the esteemed man should know better than the accused of the light. Okay. So you want to laugh. Serena. Don't drop anything. Poor Baron can't pick it up. If you insist on calling me a criminal, I do hope you've brought actual evidence to support these ridiculous charges. Because if you haven't, public disgracing account will not reflect well on either of you. Captain, tell him what we found. He goes through the findings one by one. His face darkens with every word. By the end, all he can imagine is a bitter smile through clenched teeth. Well, I'll give you this. You have a knack for sniffing things out. That and an irritating amount of luck. Okay, cool. I didn't expect you to stumble into that enraged little creditor, and I didn't certainly expect the great Merlin to turn out to be a card shark. So fine, you got me. Yes, I cheated Grandit. The man practically begged for it. Feed him a little lie and he'll swallow it whole. He probably thought he was one miracle from saving the king and being thanked with a title of his own. Ha! Honestly, just imagining that puffed up idiot basking in his future glory is enough to make me laugh all over again. So that's it. You tricked Baron Grandit into believing the neon carp could cure any illness, all for money and nothing more. Of course, what else would it be? You implied to him that the fish could save the king. ... Remarkable. You're skilled at magic, excellent at cards, and apparently blessed with a very vivid imagination. I just want to make more... Okay, interesting. 1 million gold was clearly far below, was willing to pay for a chance to impress. If I had known, I could have squeezed a bit more. I mean, he's just admitting to even more fraud. With this... Yeah. Makes no difference to me. The 1 million is gone, and I had a wonderful time spending it. After questioning all 3, you have a clear... Yep, okay. It's time to reach a final judgment with Captain Fernand. Captain! It's time to lock him away. We've got what you need to close the case. He defrauded... Yep. Correct. As for Baron Grandit, he should be found not guilty. Understood. The 2 offenders will remain in custody, and he will be released without charge. And with that... Phoenix Wright has a field day with Ramir? Exactly. Perfect. Oh, but Grandit trudges out into another surprise is waiting him at the entrance. Of course, it isn't just any surprise. It's the very same crowd of reporters that he invited to the so-called miracle fish. Aw, poor Baron. So the neon carp was fake. What really happened? We've heard this part was fraud case. Is that true? How do you feel all about this? I only have one thing to say. Ramir, give me my money back. What a crowd. Let's get a little closer. Oh, why are we still listening? Isn't that one of the prince's servants? Oh, this is the prince's servant. What is he doing here? Isn't that the prince? Ah, how do you know this is always... It's been so long. Is there something Baron Grant can do for his highness? Baron, I've been instructed to deliver this invitation to you on the prince's behalf. Oh, is the prince is Orion, right? Orion. Prince Orion has heard the full story. The fish may have been worthless, but your loyalty was not. In recognition, His Highness would like to invite you to join an upcoming private hunting outing. That's very nice of him. Congratulations. It's a private hunt hosted by the prince himself, and as far as I know, you are the only Baron invited. Very nice. Please accept this invitation. Dura above, I'm deeply honored. I knew it. I knew that 1 million was not wasted. I never make a losing investment. Reporters, pens ready, forget everything before, right this moment. He comes back to life instantly, waving the invitation like he's already turned the whole disaster into a personal triumph. Good on him. Good on him for having the personality to be able to spin a negative into a positive. Alright, we're going back to the Queen to tell her that the fish is nothing more than a fish. Captain, yep. Perfect. Thank you for helping me with this, Merlin. It would have been a much messier situation without you. As for the so-called miracle fish, just as we suspected, it was an ordinary fish. A magical fish that cures every illness was always a fantasy, but for the sake, yeah, I understand, you wanted to try. I got you. In a way, this sods had to dip. Kids turned into rabid apes. Okay, interesting. Fright, what did you think of Puzzle's video? I said a minute ago that I think I might want to... Bro thinks that it's a buff. I kind of wanted to react to it, but I think I'm going to watch it in my spare time. I left the comment midnight. In a way, this is the best. At least now we know the truth and we can stop spending precious time on false hope. If this path leads nowhere, then we find another. There has to be a way. Bye, Fright. Good luck with the kid. Alright. If I'm sorry you were sent chasing after an illusion. As for Count Ramir, he is in clear violation of Savannah law. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. I want to get to the main story, please. I'm done with the neon fish stuff. Money may not have been his own. He wanted to plant the idea that the fish could save. I understand there may be more going on here as a simple scan. I'll have to look into it. Thank you for pointing that out. These are troubled times. So that's the end to this matter. Yes, the guards can handle the rest, but we're not done yet. There's still the divination reading and the matter of the sword. I'll need you to keep digging. That's what I'm trying to fucking do. Then you sent me on a wild fish chase. Quest complete. Let's go to the Silken Snare. Alright, before I get to the Silken... We're here. Okay. When you are with the unexpected trouble out of the way, you can finally focus on investigating the Silken Snare. Now, you finally arrive before the doors of the Silken Snare. Alright, let's have a look. Let's have a peek. Okay. Before I continue, I am going to go to the bathroom. So that's what I was trying to say. So I will be back in a split second. Do I have my AFK text? Is it this one? BRB. There you go. I'm BRB. 2 seconds. I need to utilize the buffer room. Hold on. I'm back. Hello. Bonjour. Oh, we have made ourselves to... Wait, we're talking to the scalper. Oh, we're back in Pokemon land, are we? Here for the Silken Snare as well. Yes, I need to get rid of the BRB. Before Fright tells me I need to get rid of it. Hold on. There we go. Perfect. I can't tell at a glance. Oh, you just said it. I don't need to read this.
With pleasure. Silken Snare isn't just a restaurant. It's a legend in Savannah's culinary world. Its head chef is Voratia, a master from Mauler lands. She trained under renowned chefs,
Voratia?
then traveled the world opening restaurants, every one of them packed. Why, Count Gervais personally invited her to the capital after tasting her cooking. Think about that. What kind of chef earns that respect from nobility? Her signature dessert, Sweet Prisoner.
Okay.
The moment it touches your tongue, it's like velvet wrapping around your senses. Silky, sweet, unforgettable. Just describing it makes my mouth water. Trust me, missing this would be a crime against dessert itself.
No, a crime against dessert itself would be not having the banoffee pie when I was with Vi last weekend. That would have been a crime.
Right you are. Lucky for you, I'm in the business of bending rules.
Let me guess, you're going to sell me a table.
A touch of golden sincerity, and well, let's just say I know a guy who knows a guy. Absolutely. Let me explain. To be honest, we simply maintain friendly business ties with certain staff inside.
Okay.
Sometimes guests cancel last minute, or, well...
Schedules can be adjusted.
Schedules can be adjusted. Guests get what they want. Staff earn a little extra. Everyone's happy.
This sounds like Pokemon distribution, Vi.
No need to trouble the owner with such small matters, right? So I promise you, pay well, and I'll handle it.
Honestly, this whole expansion so far, this like season 7, we've had, Serena's just said it, we had Crane Games, which had like gacha, and now we've got Scalpers, which is, it's just a Pokemon season.
Unless you're famous. Big names in the capital have special channels.
My name is Dreamer. You will know me.
Though, honestly, people like that don't need me. If you really carry that kind of weight,
You can just scroll up to the staff.
All
Alright.
What? You're Magister Merlin? Dura Buff. I heard you'd arrived in Savannah, but I never imagined meeting you myself. With your reputation, just tell the staff and they'll seat you immediately. But forgive my cautious.
We're gonna cast a spell, aren't we?
How do you prove you're really you? Silken Snare hates fakes. One wrong act.
No dessert, no mercy.
Of course, if proving yourself sounds like work, my services are still very much open for business.
Honestly, I was told to like go get a meal for the guy in the casino, and it's taken me what? I feel like I did that like 30 minutes into the stream, and we're nearly at the 2-hour mark.
Sometimes staying low-key is the wiser choice. Wouldn't you agree?
You begin pondering the philosophical problem of proving that Merlin is Merlin. Perhaps a signature spell, probably the Divine Pact, but non-mages would probably understand its significance.
I'll be right here. Come find me if you need my help.
Alright. Ooh, cutscene! With a directional arrow in the middle of it, so it's kind of ruined. It's Gwyneth! With a plushie. Oh, she's got her outfit on.
It really is you. I thought I was seeing things. Why are you standing outside instead of coming in? Well, that works out. I have a table for 2.
Oh.
It was supposed to be with my father.
Oh.
Urgent business came up, so it's just me now.
Oh, well, it can be me and you,
Why don't
Gwyneth.
we dine together?
We're going on a date with Gwyneth. I'd be happy to.
This is my guest for the table. Please arrange seating for Magister Merlin.
Of course, Miss Gwyneth. Your companion is also our honored guest. Please follow me.
She sounds very creepy. Of course, Mrs. Gwyneth. I don't know what that was.
Thank you for keeping me company.
She's 16. Not interested.
Otherwise, I'd only have Aloe here with me. That's the name I gave the Drake plush I won earlier.
Woo. Celise. Yep. Oh, she got this plushie and she's called it Aloe.
Sorry. It might sound childish, but I didn't want to dine alone. Well, Father booked this place specially.
Yep.
But this afternoon he was called away on urgent business and told me to eat alone.
Oh.
Honestly, I was upset.
I would be upset too.
Things have been tense. We argued recently.
Okay.
I applied to join the core investigation into the Hall of Ancients' disappearance.
We know that. We played through that quest.
He rejected me in front of everyone.
We saw that.
Saying I lacked experience. I disagreed, and it turned into an argument.
Yep, we saw that. We were on that quest.
Of course. Not just because it's serious, but because Princess Peggy is my friend. She vanished with the Hall of Ancients. How could I ignore that? And I need to prove myself. People say I only joined the Royal Guard because my father commands it.
Okay.
They say saving the king from the Earth Drake was just luck. I can endure the rumors, but when even my father believes them,
Well, that's not very nice.
it hurts.
Then show him.
That's my plan.
Yeah.
I'll prove that I'm a real knight.
Serena doing Mesh's job. I know. No Mesh, Serena's on it.
Enough about me. Magister Merlin, you're here about the Hall of Ancients too, right?
I am.
I heard you're investigating. If there's anything I can do, please let me help.
Her voice is sincere, her eyes full of expectation. Her complaint may have been her way of steering the... Okay. She's confiding in you while subtly drawing out information. You're clever.
You noticed. If the official channels won't work, I had to try something else.
Yep.
Sorry. I didn't mean to play on your sympathy. I just really want to know how the case is going.
I don't mind telling you.
I assure you, I'll help however I can.
Okay. I'm investigating something related to spy... If genuinely, if I'm Gwyneth on the other side of the table and this all-powerful mage goes, cards on the table, I'm investigating something related to spiders, I'm literally just walking out of the restaurant and going, you're mental. Like, what?
Spiders? That's unexpected.
That is a very nice way of putting it, Gwyneth. Very nice of you.
That's more than enough. Thank you for trusting me.
Hey, Faye. How you doing, my friend? How is your weekend going? You all good?
All right, work mode's over.
Let's enjoy the food.
Let's enjoy the food. If you want anything else, go ahead. Father's paying anyway.
A bottle of champagne. I'll have a banoffee pie. Vi will pay for this one. No need for your father to pay for it. Vi can pay for it.
I'm glad to share a table with you.
Welcome to Silken Snare.
Oh my word. Who that?
Make yourselves comfortable.
It's Boobarella 2.0.
Magister Merlin. Your name has flavored the city's whispers for quite some time.
Okay.
It's a pleasure to
She's got multiple arms. Nice to meet you.
Madame Veracia, you came out to greet us personally.
Miss Gwyneth,
You possess a refined palate.
And the guest you brought tonight.
A weekend of
is far
hell?
more intriguing.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. That sucks. Do you have, like, days in lieu now, Faye? For the people who don't know what days in lieu mean, that doesn't quite literally mean that Faye is going to climb into the lavatory or into the bathroom. It means that did they get, like, Monday, Tuesday off as a result of doing the weekend? Like, yeah.
Here is this evening's selection. If you have any preferences or restrictions, do tell me.
The Silken Snare menu. The Night Mist Bisque. Amber Consomme. Moon Shadow Salad. Abyssal Oysters. Frostrock Capakis, whatever. Woodland Braise. Stardew Herring. Frostfire Chops. The Golden Duck. That's Vi. This is Vi. Vi stuffed with figs and chestnuts. Sweet Prisoner. Cloud Top Souffle. Crimson Nightfall and Elven Tears.
Delicious is merely the base.
Wednesday, Thursday.
Every
Fair
bite
fame.
should leave its
Well,
mark.
when it comes, I hope you enjoy
Memory
Wednesday and
carry
Thursday, my dude.
after the plate is gone.
Still, it seems one dish is missing.
Menus are like silk, Magister. They move with the rhythm of my ingredients.
Only perfection earns a place at the table. Fluid and unbroken hands that look capable of weaving several actions at once. It's because she's got multiple hands. She's sidestepping something. You decide to pull the thread. I've heard of a dish called internal embrasse.
Guests who arrive well informed are always more stimulating.
That was very erotic. Stimulating. What the fuck?
It is my most intimate creation.
Okay.
Regrettably, tonight's single portion is already claimed.
Oh.
Resting in my kitchen for its final touch.
Okay.
And to be honest, the required ingredients. Our supply is in a sensitive interval. Even if you wait, I cannot promise when I'll obtain material that fresh, that perfect again.
Get in here. If you stimulate me, I go awoo. Stimulating. He almost burst.
Does it require anything unusual?
Does it require... This whole conversation is unusual.
I'm afraid I can't share them. But when the moment is right, you
Dreamer, no.
will taste it before anyone. For now, allow me to guide your choices. I assure you, you won't be disappointed.
I won't take no for an answer. I need the dish. I want to progress with this story. Her voice is warm yet unyielding, like a spider, gently guiding prey away from the center of its web. You decide to probe another subject. Why would a chef know about... Oh yeah, thank you for your recommendations on the soup. By the way, the missing Hall of Ancients in the center of town. What do you think about that, Chef Ramsay? What?
Oh, I certainly hope so. Of course. The capital's air is saturated with that story. That silken snare.
Seems like you have a longer stream ahead of you, Zolda. I hope not. Because we may have to split this into multiple streams if that's the case.
No, but forgive me. I'm letting conversation distract your appetite. Shall we choose your meal? I suggest starting with the moon shadow salad, followed by the woodland braise. It melts on the tongue. The Stardew herring is also superb.
Dream, you definitely have to split this into more. Okay. At least I have the expectation that I will.
And you must finish with the sweet prisoner. Its density,
Not even
temperature,
halfway.
and
Oh dear.
balance are all precisely calculated.
I'll leave it to your judgment.
A wise choice. Please wait a moment.
The fish is still raw. He's still finding Nemo.
Detail is perfect.
Oh my word, what the hell just happened there? It's dropped from the ceiling. In a spider's web. She's Spider-Woman. Food falling from the sky. That's a first for me. Examine the plates. Who's messaging me? Are there any comps for... there is an SA5 comp. Where's Mesh? Where's my... Where's Mesh Boy? Here he is. Let's do this. Examine the plates. You touch the rim of the plate. A faint, almost imperceptible hum vibrates beneath your touch. You feel something impossibly fine. After dripping sauce onto it, their true form, nearly invisible threads holding the dish in perfect suspension. As you focus, the strands tighten and vanish with a silent snap as if they were never there.
So it wasn't falling. The dish was lowered by threads.
It's all stunningly starting to fall into place. Forcia is the person that was teleporting all the people. I'm so shocked.
Magister Merlin. The Evergreen exhibition, where my father vanished. We found threads like these there.
That's enough for me. Let's book 'em. Slap on the cuffs. Cues weave together in your mind. Disappearances, the restaurant, invisible silk. An unmistakable pattern forms in your mind. Your communicator suddenly vibrates. Cassidy's calling from the Hall of Ancients. Hey Merlin, just checking in that you're all right. With so many eyes in the restaurant, you decide to find a quiet place before answering. Well, let's go find somewhere quiet. You quickly activate the communicator before that signal can fade.
Magister!
Oh.
Can you hear me?
I'm here. How are things on your end?
Everything's fine here. Princess Peggy and I are both safe.
Oh, great. At the mention of Peggy, Gwyneth leans towards the communicator. She sighs in relief knowing that Peggy is safe.
Magister, your deduction was spot on. By following the strange disruptions in the mana flow,
Okay.
I traced them all the way to the underground chamber of the Hall of Ancients.
Very interesting.
And sure enough, I found the source there. A deeply hidden depletion room.
Ooh.
After I analyzed and dismantled it,
Okay.
communications came back instantly.
Perfect. A depletion room? No wonder. You explain the principle of the rune. Okay, who are less familiar with magic. A depletion room forcibly Yep, okay.
So that rune isn't the reason we're trapped in here?
No.
No wonder. I even tried the secret passage to the
The route is
palace
blocked
again.
too. Yep.
That route is blocked too.
There's more. While dismantling the rune, I noticed something unusual.
It tasted of ketchup.
The way it was built. It was very odd.
Okay.
Proper academic runes emphasize elegance and balance in their circuits. But this one was put together in a crude, indirect manner.
Okay.
It definitely wasn't created by any mage with orthodox training. Instead, it seemed like the work of a dark mage who
A dark mage. Ooh. Siren.
Even though I could dismantle it, that kind of magic unsettles me.
Magister Merlin, Princess Peggy's still not completely safe. Please, allow me to join the investigation.
Okay.
I don't want to be a fragile ornament. I want to be recognized as a true knight.
Okay.
I agree.
Dreamer, you're definitely a dork mage.
There's as stubborn as they come.
That's very good. That's very, very good. I like that.
Otherwise, she wouldn't have given up being a proper noble lady to join the royal guard in the first place. Peggy.
Welcome to the team.
Thank you.
Why Cassidy voice is so... What's wrong with Cassidy's voice, everybody? I thought everybody liked Cassidy's voice. Sup, Dreamer? Sup, channel? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I saw that you remembered the other day. Thank you so much, by the way. Really, really appreciated it. Thank you, my dude. Hope you're having a good weekend. Having confirmed everybody's safety and objectives, you get straight to the main point. You tell them that the Queen cast Omen's Eye. Yep.
What? Mother, she actually cast Omen's Eye? Your Highness?
Your Highness? See, my Cassidy is spot on.
She always said it would drain her magic tremendously. She always warned me that relying too much on foresight makes you lose the courage to truly observe life and choose for yourself.
Your Highness, the Queen only did what
Your Highness, the Queen only did what any mother would do. See, genuinely, if Cassidy's voice actor ever falls sick, I am here to stand in. No problems, no dramas. All the team, Lilith, just have to ask.
You're right. I need to pull myself together.
Yeah, you do.
Aside from the spider you're investigating, What are the other two symbols? I can't think of what that would relate.
No way, you're already not a voice actor. Shh, I can't disclose my contract.
Me neither. It's a shame we can't access the library right now. I don't know where to start.
It's too vague. The only thing that comes to mind is that most things with wings are birds.
Orion gonna be playable, Lightbearer Warrior? I don't know. I have to try and figure out as we go through the story. I haven't seen him. I saw him in like a preview, right? Because he was in the trailer, way back when they were talking about Peggy. But we'll have to wait and see. You made it to Apex yet? Yeah, I've been at Apex for like 3 or 4 days. Though you currently have no answers, you have a hunch. Erendor knows something. You briefly recount. Yeah, we know about the Excalibur one with the fox. Yep. You explain the scabbard's purpose. Yep. Unfortunately, you search. Yep.
We can investigate Excalibur here first.
Okay.
There might be some clues. I'll definitely find something.
All right. Thank you, Peggy.
We'll investigate thoroughly.
Great. Let's begin our investigations then.
Protect Princess Peggy well.
All right. The fucking Scooby-Doo gang is back on it.
We'll contact you
We got Peggy and Cassidy doing their utmost nothing. And then we got Gwyneth and Merlin doing their utmost nothing as well.
Magister.
Yep.
Do you think the spider refers to Madame Veracia?
Oh, it could, couldn't it? You briefly recount the clues. Yep. However, it seems you no longer need to get the spider clue. Veracia fits the symbol perfectly. Yet the wings. Still no leads and the deal must proceed.
I just never knew that beneath Savannah, beneath the splendor of the royal capital...
She's going to get addicted to gacha. She's already addicted to plushie gacha. She is going to get addicted to cards.
A place for trading in...
Oh, she has it attached to her dress. I've just seen that.
Shut it down immediately?
Look at this. You explain the world isn't simply divided into lights and darkness. If the wings is for Kazim, by the way, I won't be surprised. But I hope that they're not. I hope that they're for something else. I thought the wings were for the sword. I thought that I thought the wings were for the blade, like whatever. For like a celestial, basically. All right.
I think I understand now. Don't worry. I'm tougher than you think.
Great.
Since our target is clear, let's not waste time. Madame Veracia mentioned earlier that her... Let's go retrieve it now.
Yeah, to the kitchen. I love how we're just barging into the kitchen, by the way. Oh, wait, I found a new... Okay. We're aligning the symbols. That was easy. Wow, that was really tough. I don't want to do this. Can I skip this? Skip the domain. Yep. We made it out. Perfect. We didn't have to do it.
I can't believe such a horrifying kitchen was hidden behind silken snare.
Me neither. What a terrible kitchen, guys. Insane. Oh no, you missed the best cutscene. What was the cutscene that I missed? Was the cutscene the one from the trailer where she's like, I don't know, torturing Chasm? Because that was in the trailer, right? Fool, I thought Sylph could have been the wings. Maybe she was recounted from Lost History or something, but no. Okay. The spiders, the dishes, the teleportation magic. I think I understood how the chapel disappeared.
What do you mean?
That's right. If Vorcia uses magic to teleport a dish, then perhaps she could use the same method to make the... Yep. It's just a matter of scale and array. The Queen's divined spider. Ooh, yep. She's likely the culprit.
But what's her goal? Why would she do this? She's not from here. It's hard to believe she would commit such an enormous crime alone in Savannah.
Good evening, Jeremy.
Who's backing her? And if it involves the royal family...
How you doing, my friend?
What's their goal?
Perfect. Alright, we're going back to Erendor. If anyone in Savannah knows more, it must be him.
Well, you go get the intel. I'll go find my father.
All right.
I'll ask him to mobilize the guard and shut down Silken Snare.
Great idea, because that kitchen was diabolical. I still don't know why the kitchen was diabolical.
A search on that scale might also uncover clues she hasn't had time to destroy.
Exactly.
Magister Merlin, we'll meet again later.
Perfect. Meanwhile, Princess Peggy and Cassidy begin their own... Oh, we're gonna have to pretend to be Cassidy again! Oh! I don't want to be Peggy again. Alright. I never did this. Can I go do this? Hail. Hello, Gov. How are you doing, bruv? I need to... I can't get my emotes while I'm here, right? Because I can't shoot this. So until I personally get here as Merlin, I can't get there. Alright. Let me quickly level up my characters. Pop.
Nice
Hip.
lumber.
Gov, how are you doing this fine weekend? Can anyone understand Latin? What are they singing? I don't know. Catching the stream, missed the last one. Well, you're here for the side quest glory of everything, it seems. Fright.
Come on, Cassidy. Let's take a look at Excalibur. Your Highness, didn't Merlin say the sword is an important clue? We need to hurry.
It's literally like watching Scooby-Doo.
I understand, but I'm a bit worried about you. It hasn't been long since that incident.
Okay.
You mean when I tried in front of Commander Hendrik, Rowan, everyone, and couldn't pull out the sword? Embarrassing, right?
No, Your Highness,
Ow.
that's not what I meant. I just worry it might weigh on you.
It weigh on you.
Honestly, I was a little upset.
Okay.
Especially when the sword flew out and glowed. It felt like it was saying, you're not worthy. I don't want to be held by you.
Okay.
That feeling of not being acknowledged wasn't great. But when I held the hilt, I wasn't thinking about things like inheriting the throne. I just wanted those hypothenes to stop. I just wanted to protect everyone. And in the end, didn't it work out? Whether the sword acted on its own, or by the king or jury's
Faye.
will, it defeated the hypothenes.
Faye, but you don't understand. She doesn't have AFK stages in her specializing, so surely that means that she's not an AFK stage hero. Go.
My goal was achieved. That's enough. Let others gossip if they want. The most important thing now is to find clues and leave so Mother won't worry. I hope she can keep it from Father. His illness can't take more bad news.
Her Majesty the Queen will handle it. And it's good you think that way.
As if that's what I'm worried about. It's Rowan! That idiot saw me at my worst!
Your Highness, once we're safe, I can place a mute spell on him. Even as my friend, he has no right to tease you.
What good is a mute spell? You should make him lose his memory.
Magister Merlin knows memory spells, but... well, you saw her condition. I've always suspected those spells might have unverified side effects.
Wait, no! He's not allowed to forget me.
But your words contradict... I see now. You care about him. That's adorable.
Oh, Cass has figured it out.
No, that's not it. Don't say weird things. Forget it. I want to see what secrets it has.
Come on then. Let's touch the sword.
Still the same. Nothing seems to have changed.
Please be careful. Last time it drew itself and repelled hypophenes.
Yep.
It's yes, but I feel like my failure that day wasn't just about me not being worthy.
Okay. Peggy reaches out. Not for the hilt, but carefully touches the junction between the blade and the stone. Her fingers meet a subtle barrier, cold, tough, and nearly transparent.
Feel this. This is...
Amid the sword's dazzling glow of light, there are countless strands of thread. It's the spider. Wow.
A thread! Your Highness, this sword is fixed in place by something.
It's so tough. This is no ordinary thread.
My speculation all along was that they were going to effectively make it so that they, like the evil guys, make sure that the person that they want to lift this out will. Whether that was through magic or something else, and we're now learning that it's through this thread shit that the spider lady's producing. But when Orion goes to draw this, even though he probably isn't worthy, they're going to be able to lift it through the power of that magic.
A thread? One of the 3 symbols Merlin mentioned. Spider.
Spider threads. No wonder I couldn't pull it out.
Such a hidden method. Combined with the sword's glow as cover? We never would have discovered it if we hadn't looked closely.
Yep.
Your Highness, we must contact Merlin immediately.
Anxiously activates the magical communicator. Ring, 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 ring. Yo, Merlin, it's me, Cass. Meanwhile, you're in the cemetery and preparing to meet... Oh, we're going back to me.
Magister, we've discovered something about Excalibur.
Yep.
It's tangled in spider threads.
Fuck, no fucking way. Spider threads?
Invisible threads are holding the sword to the stone.
Yeah?
The threads are so transparent, they were hidden by the sword's glow.
God, thanks, Scooby and Shaggy. I see. You briefly recount to them what you witnessed in the kitchen. I didn't witness it. The spider monster's teleportation. Okay. Dragon egg essence. Okay.
That matches your earlier deduction. Those threads and the crude depletion rune I found earlier?
Yep. From the spider threads in the Hall of Ancients to the... Yep. All clues point towards Vorsia.
Making the chapel vanish, tampering with Excalibur? What is she trying to achieve?
She's trying to I don't know, get the best ever restaurant location. You now, yep, I got a bargaining chip. Prioritize their safety and leave the rest of the investigation to me. I mean, what else are they going to do? They're stuck in the Hall of Ancients. We're back in Merlin's shoes. Sorry to disturb your stream. Go talk to Mr. Man in the Greatboard can. I only took 3 things from this story. 1, yeah, 2, and 3. Okay. Trying to remain dummy thick. Magister Merlin, welcome.
Look at you, dust-covered and weary. I imagine your trip to Silken Snare was quite revealing.
It was. After handing him the internal embrace, you meet his gaze and call out the reason he sent you there. It wasn't about the dish. He wanted you to see the place firsthand. You've already given me the spider answer.
It seems that not only is your power extraordinary, but your insight is equally sharp.
Thank you.
See? That's the value of running errands. The intelligence you witness firsthand is far more vivid than anything I could describe.
What's the motives?
By our agreement, your part is done. You have the truth about the spider. Though, since you brought such a unique dish, I'll offer a few extra words.
What's the wings, knobhead?
The spider matters little in
Okay.
itself. Consider the web it weaves, no matter how high someone stands. In the end, they move for the same reason: profit. And politics is often stranger and more exaggerated than you expect.
Okay.
Some things can't be handed over cleanly.
Okay.
The Twilight Pavilion has many guests, and not all of them like being named.
I don't get it.
Oh? The reward from the Eternal Embrace already served a hint about the spider. So, Magister Merlin, a new secret awaits.
Oh,
should you choose what to
fuck off. I knew about the spider. I want the wings. You can't reveal more about the Queen or the Sword Scabbard, but you do have a timely piece of exclusive intel from the communicator.
Oh, do enlighten me.
You explain that the sword didn't reject Peggy. It's secured by spider threads anchoring it to the base.
Clever. Rough, but surprisingly effective. Excellent, Magister Merlin. I'm now in exchange regarding the wings.
Get the pen and paper out, team.
I hear the beloved Prince Orion keeps a few prized falcons in the Lionheart hunting grounds.
Ah.
He treasures them dearly and allows no one near. If you have the chance, perhaps you should observe these winged creatures.
Is it chasm?
Then you understand. Watch closely, and the web you seek may reveal itself. Of course, the doors of the Twilight Pavilion will always remain open to you. You are welcome to visit at any time. Curiosity, after all, is a virtue best indulged.
Huh. Quest complete. We got an orb. Choice 1, cheat with magic, world stats, 38.4%. Very nice. Oh, we got more stuff to do. How many side quests? Very nice. After parting ways with Merlin, Gwyneth returns to... Wait, are we actually Gwyneth? I didn't even realize that we're Gwyneth. Her thoughts remain occupied with what she encountered, the spiders, the dragon eggs. Borsia, how is it? Yeah, okay. Oh my god, we're Gwyneth. Oh, we're gonna go talk to her dad. Hey, Dad. Sorry, Gwyneth. I'm so sorry I couldn't make it. Something urgent came up and I couldn't get away. No worries, Commander. Duty comes first. I trust you for your reasons, just as... Okay. I know you're upset. To make it up to you, I'll grant any request you have except for joining the investigation. Really? Very well. Please issue an immediate order to seal and search the... as well as detain its proprietor. Why did something happen while you were there? I slipped into the kitchen and found some illegal ingredients. You what? Gwyneth, you're a royal guard captain, not a petty criminal. What you did amounts to trespassing. Also, Magister and I have found a possible connection between Vorsia... Okay. Gwyneth explains to Hendrik the similar mechanism. Yep. Does this conclusion come from... Yes, while we have yet to determine motive or identify the person behind her... Weird. All the leads have been... Yeah, okay. Father, please issue the order immediately. We cannot afford any delay. I can't. Why? Without a search warrant, any evidence you found is legally inadmissible. If we act hastily, Vorsia could just say you planted the evidence. Very true. I didn't see the kitchen myself, but it could be a case of planted evidence. Now I need to attend to something urgent. Don't think you're off the hook. We'll settle this later. Stay here and think about what you've done. Where are you going? Now that we've identified the suspect, stay here. This is an order. Without another word, Hendrik hurries out of the base. Gwyneth says... Is he evil? Is man evil? Is man in the middle? Something's not right. Father seemed like he was already expecting what I found. No urgent, and Father didn't bring anybody along in the direction he was heading. Since you're determined to hide the truth from me, I'll find out for myself. Alright, we're following him. Oh, we're doing a follow quest. She trails cautiously, keeping a safe distance. I mean, we are so hidden. Look at how hidden. Oh, look at how hidden we are. We're behind the bush. All right, we're back in it. Hello, God. How are you doing today? Oh, hello, God. How are you doing today? Yes. All right. Oh. Gwyneth's perspective. Keep following him. We're trailing him cautiously, keeping a safe distance. Avoid being noticed. Quickly over here. Oh! Oh! He's heading straight into the palace. Is he here to see Prince Orion? Hello, gods. Hi. Hello, gods. It is I. Oh! I'm out of sight. Back in sight. Hello, Junior. How are you today? Gwyneth follows too closely and is I got too close. Got too close for comfort. Apparently I got too close. I don't know how I got too close. I was stood to the side of him. I'm listening in. Here we go. You're all dismissed. I need to speak with Commander Hendrik in private. Yes, Your Highness. I thought it was Gwyneth. Why is it me? Your Highness, pardon my unannounced visit. There are matters I must inquire of you in person. May I ask, what you and did in the Hall of Fame on the day and it disappeared? We simply paid our respects to my ancestors that day. Is there a problem with that? The chapel vanished along with the prince right after you left. Can we mere coincidence? Your Highness, I've known you since you were young and you have a good heart. But Siren, he's been close with House and Home. Okay, yes. Yeah, Siren's bad. Siren's bad. Hendrik, yeah. Could they have exploited your trust? Exactly. You're making baseless conjectures, Commander Hendrik. As Commander of the Royal Guard, it is unwise of you to accuse the Chief Court Mage in the House Hastings without evidence. Your Highness, our investigation has traced the matter to... Yep, okay. She was invited to Savannah to open her restaurant by a person. Vorsia and Siren, they've cast their net far and wide. Your Highness, whatever you're trying to do, it's not too late to turn back now. If things go too far, I'm afraid I can't speak in your defense before His Majesty. Speak in my defense? Commander Hendrik, I think you're mistaken. I'm the future king of the Lightbearer Kingdom. I don't need anyone's protection. It seems that the investigation has worn you down, so much that it's clouding your judgment. This man's kind of like being corrupted. He's being, what's the word, when an older gentleman seduces a younger boy? Like Siren is twisting himself, grooming. You should rest, and I hereby excuse you from escorting me at today's royal hunt. I'll assign someone else to handle security. Your Highness, this is an order, Commander Hendrik. You are dismissed. As you command. I hope you won't come to regret this. Interesting. I'll find Magister Merlin at once and tell her about this. Has she got a communicator? While Gwyneth is looking for Merlin, Merlin is also trying to find her. Quest complete. Continue. Back to Savannah. Are we at the 3-hour mark? We're not. We're at 2.5. You made it sound so much more worse than it is. Granted, it's already bad, but you took it too far. It seems pretty bad.
I overheard him speaking with Prince Orion just now.
Alright.
Something isn't right.
What happened?
I told him what we found in Silken Snare's kitchen.
Yep.
And that Madame Veracia might be connected to the disappearance of the Hall of Ancients.
Okay.
But he refused to send the guard to raid the place. He said we were out of line for trespassing, and that we can't make accusations without proof.
She seems so sad.
Then he said he had urgent business and rushed out. It felt off, so I followed him. And I heard him reporting everything to Prince Orion.
Painfully, Serena.
At first, he sounded indifferent. Father even brought up Magister Siren and the Hastings family, and the prince barely reacted. But the moment Father mentioned Veracia and Silken Snare, Prince Orion sounded insulted.
Is Orion being fed
angry.
dragon egg essence or something like that?
Then suddenly, the prince ordered Father not to be at the hunting grounds today.
Ooh. Sus.
To say it aloud feels treasonous, but Could Prince Orion be behind Peggy's disappearance? And that of the Hall of Ancients? But he's the eldest. The people love him, and he's the rightful heir. Why would he do something like this?
Siren.
And if he hurt Peggy, he'd never be deemed worthy in the Excalibur rite.
Maybe he's making sure. There might be another reason. You can't tell her about the clue. Yep. It leads to the prince. Yeah, okay.
He does keep his favorite hunting birds there. It's common knowledge. I've seen them during royal hunts. So you think these wings refer to those ordinary
Anticlimactic.
falcons?
No! There's something about the falcons.
Right. This can't be a coincidence.
Yeah.
The prince is going hunting today. And suddenly, my father...
We're going hunting too, Gwyneth.
We should check out the hunting grounds.
Let's check it out.
Let's see what secrets those birds are hiding.
Yeah. To the hunting grounds. Nice. Sabs did it. Want to join our date? It's Serena, Erendor, and I. Thanks, Mesh. Hope you're doing well, dude. If you're here, if you're lurking. Love you long time. We're in the hunting grounds. Hello, everybody. It is I, Merlin. I'm in the hunting... There he is. There's Mesh. Big up Zamesh. I'm going to whack this corrupt creature on the nose. Time to get him. I think this might unlock a free S level for us. Who do we think that we're going to get from our free S level? We think we're going to get somebody good? Should we have a look? Oh, we got 2! We got 2 free S levels. Who are we getting? Who are we getting, team? Who are we getting? I want 2 duplicates. 2 dupes. I don't care who they are. I want 2 dupes. I want, like, Serena and Solis. Like, just 2 duplicates so that I can get some Spirit Store Essence stuff. Alright? If I get Walker, something has drastically gone wrong. If I get 2 Lamonts, you're out of here, Serena. You're banned. Alright. 3, 2, 1. So, Zan said Nara. And he said Nara before anybody said anything else. Zan, what are the lottery numbers for this week, my friend? Like, that's crazy. But at least we got Nara, who wasn't a dupe. But we got Siren, who is a dupe. So that's all good. Because with our dupes, we can go in here and we can buy some Slumber Essence, which is good for us. Okay, perfect. Perfect. When did I become playable? I don't know. When did you become playable? That sounds very, very rude. Oh my god, I need to discover all of these fish. This is the dead end. It's the dead end.
Royal event ahead.
Guard on duty.
Personnel must stop.
Yeah, okay. Do you know who this is?
Your name isn't on today's roster. His Highness specifically said no outsiders today. I'm only following orders. I cannot let anyone unauthorized pass.
Are we going to do some Jedi mind tricks on this guy? You don't need to see our documentation.
Is that the prince's personal command? Magister, a word.
We're having a word. We need... Yes, you need a magic 8-ball in your kit, Serena.
He sent my father away and barred us from the grounds. He's expecting something.
He's planning something for today. We need to get in there.
The perimeter's sealed, but the grounds are large. There must be a gap in the patrols.
The sound's broken. No? The sound's back. Sound all good? I hope it is. Oh, it's the fox! Hey, what are you up to? Cage wings.
What are you two sneaking around for, huh?
The foxy! How did you end up here? Shouldn't you be looking for the sword? Wait, I'm just gonna... This is where the sword is, surely.
Oh, I looked all day yesterday. No luck. So I thought I'd try a new spot.
Fair enough.
Hey, no. Don't turn this around.
I'm asking the
Don't ask me
questions.
questions. Weren't you tracking the solitaries? Why are you here with Gwyneth?
You explain the wing symbol in the prince's... Yep.
Interesting. Falcons, huh? Those winged thieves love stealing a fox's hard work. You're not thinking of sneaking in, are you?
Got a better idea?
Him. Lucky for you.
A secret passage?
A secret passage no one ever notices.
Wait, how do you know a secret path into the hunting grounds?
I told you, I
Ooh.
was the first king's favorite pet. He adored me. Hunts, feasts. If he went, I went too.
You also said you were a cursed prince.
Magister, don't ruin the mystery. Pick whichever story you like best.
You look at the cunning fox and sigh. He always hides an unbelievable truth behind an ever wilder lie. But right now you need his help.
Good. But you'll need a trick to use the passage. Lucky for you, one of you is a mage. Ready? Follow me.
Oh, we're gonna transmogrify. The VIP passage is a secret. Don't tell anyone else. We're gonna turn into Awu. I'm guessing.
Here it is.
This hole is tiny.
That's why I said you'd need a trick. Watch and learn. Ah, my butt's stuck. Hey, pull me.
You've been eating too many snacks.
I used to fit. Have I really put on weight? Think, Magister. A tiny problem shouldn't defeat a legendary brain like yours.
I might have a spell for this.
Magister, what are you?
We're gonna burrow. Oh my, where the hamsters? This is perfect. Are we gonna come across like a pack of wolves? Yeah! That's so good. The wolves are like, oh, shite. Our next meal, oh dear. Oh my word, we're struggling. Our team of amazing gangs. Perfect.
Victory was...
I called it, exactly.
Must have been starving. Good thing we changed back in time.
Yep.
This view. I didn't think we could make it into the hunting grounds.
How thrilling. Last time I snuck in, it wasn't that complicated.
Hey, your scabbard is glowing.
The scabbard's glowing. Oh my word. That means that the Hall of Ancients is here. Wow at the team. It was a team that I cooked up earlier for the pleasure of the stream. I wanted to make sure that we got some of the specials in there. It was a great team, right? Your scabbard is glowing, that's what she said. Oh my gosh, it's a duck. I know it's a swan. I know it's a swan. I went kayaking recently and I got chased by a swan. I went kayaking on a canal with my French friend and we went down a canal for about 2 hours, and on our way down there we came across two swans, and they had cygnets, which are their children, their babies, and it was amazing to see. And we went past one of them and they weren't aggressive at all. They were just completely fine. And then we got near the second lot and they were furious that we were even within, like, we weren't that close to them, but we were somewhat close to them because we had to get past them. And then we got past them, we went down, and then eventually we got to the end of the canal and we had to come back. And we came back, and the first set, the really aggressive set, flew after my friend, which was hilarious, and then the second set chased me, which wasn't so hilarious, but it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, I would not recommend getting near a swan when they have cygnets. They do not like other people. All right. let's get on with the quest. We're going to follow the scabbard to find the Hall of Ancients. I'm guessing it's in this, yeah, cave. We're going spelunking. Perfect. They'll kill you. Cloud, how you doing, my friend? Swan is a must pull. Swan is a must pull. We're gonna come across, what's the word? Are we gonna come across... You notice the cave floor is covered with feathers. Oddly, there's no blood, no fallen birds, nothing that resembles the... We're gonna find Chasm.
Judging by their color and size, these are falcons.
We're gonna find Chasm.
Falcons hunt from above. They wouldn't shed like this in a cave. Unless someone led them through here more than once. Are we getting closer to where the prince keeps them?
Falcon wings. Could a giant falcon be guarding the sword? Hey, don't look at me like that. I'm joking.
Let's speed up this investigation, you two.
All right, we're speeding it up. We've taken on the sand beast. Take this, sandal beast. By the way, the fox being in the right-hand corner, does this not think or give you like an inkling that maybe we're gonna get pets at some point, considering he's just sat here like a pet?
Mission complete.
Maybe.
Area secured.
All right. Exit the cave. Where are we now? We are still in the hunting grounds. Okay. Oh, I need to collect my bits. You didn't say no. For the guild, I've got a stranger. Oh wait, what does the stranger say? Oh. What is this way? It's very dark here. Is that on purpose? There's a corrupt creature. Should we try the corrupt creature? Let's invite Mesh to the corrupt creature. There he is. Oh, the legend himself. We're deploying Aurora. What's Mesh gonna deploy? Wow. What companions Mesh has. And Taylene. Whoa. You can't spell whale without Mesh in your name, can you?
Lesson well learned.
Mesh knows the meta. Mesh knows the meta indeed. He's all over it. We found a glove.
Huh? Someone dropped their fashion accessory?
A falconer's glove. Look, the back's torn from talons. A glove here. All these feathers.
He didn't hold back. He didn't.
That tower ahead must be the aviary.
And conveniently, it's where the scabbard's lighting up. See? I make great guesses.
Gotta give him something to do. It's the Falcon Tower. We're gonna find Chasm, right? Time to go into the tower. There's a chest. It's Chasm. It's Chasm. The birds in the cages are sleek and well kept. Their eyes are sharp, tracking you with a hunter's focus. But their training holds them still, they don't attack.
Ugh. Those stairs are giving me shivers.
They seem normal, but well cared for. Is this really the prince's secret?
Is that my husband?
Huh? Hold up. Something's moving up there.
Chasm. Strange man. Let's go visit the strange man. He's trapped in here.
Giant falcon? I can't believe I was right.
He has wings. We mean no harm. I'm Gwyneth of the Royal Guard. And you are?
He's ... A winged mauler.
Looks like he's been locked up here for a long time. Is this what the prince prince was...
He's been locked up for a long time. He's Acorn. Locked up, don't let me out.
What's he trying to say? Maybe he's been locked up so long he's lost his wits. Hey, Mauler.
Say,
What's your deal with Orion?
I'm alright, dude.
Why are you here?
I'm okay. How are you, my friend? You had a good weekend? His body tenses, his wings flare wide, and a raw warning cry tears from his throat.
Orion. No. You.
Mate, you're coming up against an absolute crack squad. You got no chance. I'm good. I'm quitting stages. They make a say it will get a lot better in the next 7 days. Just as an FYI. To give you a order of magnitude, or to give you a stat, VN are over 350 now. They are 7 days ahead of us. It starts to ramp up quite aggressively. So I wouldn't lose your marbles just yet. I would hold on to your marbles, keep them in your bag, and just keep persevering, my friend. You got this. Even subdued, his body is taut with vigilance.
What's your name?
Leave.
We want to help. Why did he lock you up?
Fair play to Gwyneth. You've come across a winged man, and she's trying to help him. Questions strike a forbidden point. His throat trembles, producing only he's had a spell cast on him to the point where he can't talk.
Do you think he's refusing to talk? Or is something physically stopping him from doing so?
He's got a spell. I am such a genius. The energy is wrong, dark and unnatural. It's restricting his speech movements and even his will.
You mean he's under a spell controlling him? Can it be undone?
Of course it can.
Poor Falcon.
Hocus re-speakus. Did we win? As you attempt to spell it, you realize this is a high-tier dark magic, not a spell that stands on its own. It's a sub-spell bound beneath a far greater curse, maintaining a special link to its original caster. Forcing it apart with raw magic right now would be reckless. Not only would it likely fail, but it would also alert the one who cast it. If that happens, this Mauler would suffer unbearable magical backlash, and might even lose his sanity forever.
Oh, we can't just leave him like this.
No, we can't.
All right. Since we can't break the curse now, we'll leave him for the moment. He doesn't want our help anyway. Besides, at least he has no wounds. Whoever did it isn't hurting him, just keeping him here. Once we figure out what the prince is hiding, we'll come back for him. And don't forget the sword. The scabbard's still aiming towards it.
Alright. See you later, Birdman. What did he do?
Fox, what was that?
Souvenirs build character.
He just bit his fucking feather off.
Achoo!
That's so funny.
Feather tickles my nose. Come on. Let's go find the sword.
That is actually funny. Alright. You move the clutter aside. Underneath something glints. It's Excalibur. Oh my word. You just tanked an ad? Nice.
Ha! The scabbard doesn't lie.
So the fake Excalibur is in the hall of the Placimook place, and we've just found the real one.
All that running around the city. And it was here the whole time.
Wow.
And Prince Orion was behind this. No one else could have brought it here.
It was hidden in plain sight. I mean, this tower is in the middle of nowhere. This is not plain... Well, I guess I get the implication of plain sight.
Who would have ever sniffed this out?
Magister, the Excalibur symbolizes the Lightbearer throne. We can't leave it here.
Imagine I just pull it out of the sword, like, out of the stone now.
We must find a way to take it.
Grip the hilt and pull it with all your strength. Oh my god, we're doing it. Doesn't move. Okay, I'm actually happy. The fact that it rejected me.
Whoa! Getting ideas about the crown? Well, didn't look like it fit you.
Nope.
Imagine, though, if you had pulled it out, had the king stepped down? He's not ruling anyway. What would we call you? Her Majesty? Supreme Magister and Queen of the Lightbearer Empire?
Little Fox, that's not funny.
Relax, relax. We're the only ones here anyway. Well, we can't pull it out. Let's think of another plan.
You extend your hand. The air around the sword begins to warp and fold. Okay. Do we know where we've just relocated it?
Whoa, you really know moves like that, too? In that case, I'll leave the scabbard with you for now. It served its purpose.
Thanks, Fox. You nod and cast your once your more. It's in a shimmer the ancient vanishes.
Ah, much better. My back was killing me. Hauling that thing all over the place.
We've confirmed who's behind this, and secured Excalibur. We still don't know where Peggy and Cassidy are.
We don't.
Or why the prince is going to all this trouble.
We don't.
No use guessing. Better to see it with our own eyes, right?
We do.
Right. Let's head to the hunting grounds. If he's staging such an elaborate hunt, and even bothering
Warp and fold is what I'll be doing, Serena. Alright. Ooh, cutscene. Another one. It's a spider. He set this up so that he can look heroic, right?
Guards, follow my orders. Form up with me. Protect everyone here!
Thank goodness! Your Highness!
Oh, it's Baron.
Leave this to me!
It's Baron Gandit. Look, there he is. It's me. I'm here. And Gwyneth, too. We've saved the day. With the fox. With the adult fox.
Your Highness,
according to Kitty.
it's safe now.
You're very right, Kitty.
You
Always angry.
did well.
He's very angry. We're noticing that he's angry.
Excellent marksmanship, Gwyneth.
Your Highness, I apologize that the beast endangered everyone. I nearly arrived late.
Not at all. Your timing was perfect. Your skill has grown since we last met. That precise shot was admirable. Hendrik mentioned your recent duties, so I didn't wish to trouble you. Now I see failing to invite such talent to the hunt was my loss. And Magister Merlin. A rare honor to have you here. Perhaps hunting has caught your interest?
Your Highness, that's a misunderstanding. Actually, we...
Sounds like a eulogy. I wish to see the prince in action. No, I was looking for my lost fox.
Is that so? I'm glad you've safely retrieved your companion.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Just then, a guard approaches and salutes, cutting the awkward exchange short.
Your Highness, the guests are badly shaken. Should the hunt continue?
Cancel it. Fetch physicians and remedies for everyone. I will see to our guests myself. You two rest here. You've earned it.
Yep, yep.
I have an...
Your Highness, allow me to help secure the camp. I'll prevent more monsters from approaching.
I can tend to the wounded.
Very well. I leave it in your hands.
Lionheart Hunting Grounds. Baron! Oof, my poor back. I can't help you with that, mate.
Sir, are you hurt?
Oh, Miss
What a radiant fortune to be checked on you by personally.
It's nothing, really. Just a little fall. All's well.
I remember you.
Magister Merlin. Yes, yes. Thanks to your noble words.
This guy's like the MVP of season 7, isn't he? He's fucking everywhere. He was in the beginning, he's in the middle, he's towards the end.
Invited to a royal hunt was already beyond my station.
Ten to the wounded, no one did nothing. Fate, I was gonna say it.
Did you notice anything strange before the spider appeared?
Well, it seemed to appear out of thin air.
It did.
But your arrow, Miss Gwyneth, and your shield, Magister Merlin, marvelous, truly marvelous. The kind of valor one only reads about in court chronicles. Is the prince all right?
He seems fine.
Then I must hurry to attend to him. One can't be absent in a moment like this.
Okay. Gonna quickly grab the diamonds that are sat in the corner of the hunting grounds. And...
Lady Monette.
What the hell?
I remember you suffer from palpitations, so I had calming medicine prepared.
Your Highness is as considerate as ever. I'm fine, but today's scene was truly terrifying. If not for Magister Merlin and Lady Gwyneth arriving in time, the outcome could have been disastrous.
He's gonna hate that.
It reminded me of when Gwyneth brought down that Earth Drake. Just as brilliant.
Was the Earth Drake something that was cast that was meant to make someone else look good and that she was just there at the right time at the right situation?
Hendrik must be so proud. The family has a worthy successor.
Indeed. The Lightbearer Empire is fortunate to have such devoted protectors.
Well said, Your Highness. Truly fortunate.
Truly.
Yes. Please, rest in your tent for now. I'll handle the aftermath here.
Interesting. 80 diamonds. Perfect. Who's that? What's the prince?
Your Highness, Guard Kant reporting.
At ease. That spider struck without warning. None of the guards were seriously hurt, I hope.
Just a few scrapes and bruises, Your Highness. They're already patched up.
Fantastic.
Thanks to Captain Gwyneth's decisive shot. Straight to the creature's weak spot.
Yeah.
By the time we knew what was happening, the thing was already on the ground.
Oh.
Her archery continues to set the standard for the Royal Guard. She'll be commended for her actions today.
Perfect. No one's asking how we got in.
But Kant, this shouldn't be a situation to celebrate. What is your duty? Is it to depend on one exceptional archer? Or to use your own swords, your discipline and teamwork to protect the Empire? If your response depends on a sharpshooter falling from the sky, can this unit truly bear the title Royal Guard?
Ooh.
I have failed, Your Highness.
See that security is doubled. The hunting grounds, the palace, the Hall of Ancients perimeter. I will not tolerate another lapse.
Ooh.
Understood. Everyone, that disturbance must have been frightening. Yet this incident has proven a valuable test, revealing to me where our Empire's true strength lies.
Okay.
Today's hunt was interrupted, but thanks to Captain Gwyneth's swift action, the monster is dead. She protected the crown and everyone present.
Okay.
Captain Gwyneth, step forward.
Oh.
Yes, Your Highness.
You're now Captain Sergeant Gwyneth.
Facing danger with unwavering calm, her arrow found its
She's been
mark.
promoted to
Her
Major.
loyalty and skill are clear to
No?
all. To honor her extraordinary service, I hereby promote Gwyneth to Vanguard Officer.
She did
of the
get a
Lightbearer
promotion.
Knights, with posting to Ashvale County.
He does look quite a lot like Siren, in a way.
Vanguard officer at such a young age.
Who's this
Well,
joker?
Unprecedented.
Ashvale County.
Count Tennis.
Precisely. As a key border territory, the Bantus Empire has long coveted it.
Ooh,
House
Bantus.
reign there has repelled multiple invasions.
First mention of Bantus today.
It is a heavy responsibility and a great honor. When
Bantus counts at
presence
1.
will help secure our victory.
Vanguard officer of Ashvale County.
Oh, here comes Your Highness. Apologies for the delay. And he's going to be like, Gwyneth, what are you doing here?
I came as soon as I heard.
I beg your pardon.
The Guard failed in its duty by not securing these grounds.
You are too hard on yourself, Hendrik. The monster's appearance was unforeseen. You had other, equally important duties. And in any case, in your absence, Gwyneth and the Guards handled the crisis admirably. The matter is resolved.
Your generosity is appreciated, Your Highness, but as Royal Guards, protecting you is our duty. Slaying that creature was simply Gwyneth doing her job. It hardly warrants such an extraordinary promotion.
Okay.
Promoting a soldier simply for performing their duty sets a poor precedent. I must ask you to reconsider.
Oh dear.
Come now, Hendrik. Don't be so strict.
Exactly! The girl saved our lives!
I speak to uphold discipline. This promotion is excessive.
Father, is nothing I do ever good enough for you?
What he's saying does sound a bit harsh. I get it, but like, it's his daughter.
You always do this. You never once gave me credit. Your Highness, I accept. If my own father doubts me, then I'll go to Ashvale County and earn this honor myself.
Gwyneth, you...
Enough. Hendrik is strict, but Gwyneth's determination is admirable. This appointment shall remain in place for the time being. Hendrik, I do not wish to see you and your daughter at odds. Discuss this privately.
Discuss this privately.
But I trust that you would never stand in the way of a promising officer's future, right?
I will heed your advice, Your Highness.
Good. This matter is closed. Honored guests, please rest here. We will return to the palace together shortly.
Gwyneth, come here.
Yes.
Okay. We're listening in.
Gwyneth, how long will you keep this up? Come back with me. Before the official papers are issued, let's go see the prince and have you decline this posting. Tell him you're inexperienced. Tell him you're not ready. Any reason. You cannot go.
Decline. Tell him I'm not ready. This is the chance I've waited for, Father. Rather than staying in Savannah as a mere ceremonial guard, I want to be on the front lines.
Oh, she's going to war? Well,
needed.
see you later, Gwen. I'm guessing that he's promoted her just to get her out of the way. That's my thing, right?
Can't you see? I've protected you too much.
Yeah.
This isn't an honor. It's a death sentence.
Is Gwyneth gonna get Perseused?
The prince, he wants to send you to the deadliest front alone. He's signing your death warrant.
So you still think I'm helpless without your protection, right?
What?
I'm not a fool, Father. I know the prince might have his own plans, but so what?
Do you think he's disappointed in her because she chose a bow over the 2 front doors that he wields?
You taught me that a knight must be brave and defend the realm. Ashvale County is the front line. That's where I should be. If I can't even face this risk, am I really your daughter?
You oversimplify war. This is a battlefield. Have you heard the sound a man makes when he's dying? Have you smelled a battlefield after the crows have been at it? There is no glory there, only death. If you go, you'll die.
And if I don't go, I'll never know what I'm made of. True warriors are forged on the battlefield.
I agree, Mesh. Her voice acting's good. I don't like this guy's voice acting. He's just so... He's so clenched the entire time.
I'm protecting you when you are truly prepared.
I'll never be truly prepared in your eyes.
Enough!
Okay.
I forbid it. I am your father and your commander. This is an order.
My appointment comes directly from Prince Orion.
Ooh.
You are overstepping your authority, Commander.
With that, Gwyneth turns and leaves. Hendrik looks like he's aged by 10 years in an instant. His hands drop helplessly.
Yikes. Humans really know how to make a mess out of caring for each other.
He's angry. He's devastated. Set this aside for now. You've recovered. Yep. It's time to report to the Queen.
Let's go to the palace.
To the palace.
And of course, I'm coming.
Of
course I'm coming. The clues are in. The villain is cornered. This is like the grand finale of a play. I can't miss it.
All right, Fox, you're coming with
Your
me.
Indispensable guide. It's practically my duty to see this through.
Come on, then.
Besides, I want to see the prince's face when his little secret comes out. It'll be priceless.
You glance at the cheeky fox running his mouth as usual. From his knowledge of the old command post of Excalibur and his obsession with courtly drama, his real identity is hardly a mystery anymore.
The palace awaits.
Nice. All right. Perfect. So, team, that takes us up to the 3-hour and 10-minute mark. Being very transparent with you, that's everything for today. It is time that I go have my dinner. It is time that I go and enjoy some additional time for my evening. I also want to watch Puzzle's video and maybe make my own. I think I'm gonna not react to it on stream. Yeah, I think I'll go visiting my homestead today. Oh, so you hate us? I don't hate you at all. I love you very much. I'll come visit your homestead midnight. You messaged me earlier. I can just grab you. There you are. I'm coming. I'm coming. Oh, it's nice. Go to the kitchen area. This one. Over here. With the big bunny. Oh my word. We're all sat at the table. There you go. Perfect. What a way to end. I don't think anybody else can. Other people take a pew? I'm working on the right side over here. It's nice. I quite like it. I like the entranceway as well. The entrance decoration, the like this bit here, the trees and the archway are really nice. I like them. Where did this come from? Where did the dinner table come from? It's stacked. It looks stacked. Oh, you're stacked. Yours is stacked, subs. Sorry. This table, where did it come from? Is this part of the new what's the word? Is this part of the new? This is the gacha set. Ah. This is cool. Oh, is this the gacha set that you pulled with the dragon crystals that you won? This is cool. We're seeing the prize that Midnight won unfold in front of us, which is really, really cool. Oh, team, what we're gonna do is, you want me to see your homestead, Sabs? Let's also look at Sabs' homestead. Hold on, before we run off. Let's have a little look. Sabs is using the. I need to get my free bunny light for the day. Sabs has a. I like this. This is cool. Please don't look at mine. Faye. Good night, Fright. Good night, my friend. Enjoy the rest of your week. I like this. He's got a dinner table too. Sabs has a dinner table. Then we got the nice little like wintry bit. We got the Hall of Reason stuff over here. I always forget about this segment up here. We got the building. This building's really cool. I like this. You have the throne, the nice archway, like the question mark archway. I like it. See, do you know what? I like the fact that you guys take some time to make your homesteads, because they do represent like you know, an element of this game, even though they've been kind of forgotten in recent months. Hopefully they add some more levels to Homestead so that we can get some more cool stuff in the future, but let's wait and see. I like this. Very nice. All right, team. Well, that's it for today. That's literally everything. First and foremost, thank you so much for dropping by. Really appreciate it. We will continue the final element of the story on... Come back to the dinner table. I'm coming. Hold on. I'm coming. Hold up. I'm coming. There we go. Pow. I will see you guys on Tuesday. Is likely when I will be streaming next, just as a heads up for you all. So we will conclude the story on Tuesday. I will put out when I'm starting in a post in the next couple of days, maybe even later tonight. Thank you, first of all, so much for coming through. I genuinely, today was just like a chill story stream, so thanks for talking amongst yourself and enjoying some of the kind of like just chillness of it all. In the next stream, we'll complete the story, and then we'll be back into kind of like the normal flow of just doing AFK stage stuff as the phase starts to conclude. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, feel free to leave a like. As Saab said, a like goes a long way for the live stream, so I really appreciate it if you do. And I will see you. What are we eating? For me, in a minute, I'm going to go have ramen, and I'm going to enjoy the ever-loving shit out of it because I'm hungry. So I hope that you all have a wonderful start to your week, and I shall see you hopefully in the next one. Awoo to you all, yip to some of you, and a bloody good night to the rest of you. All right, see you later, team. Love you all.